Hello and welcome. My name is GM Naiditsch and today we are going to play some Blitz games. We're going to check some broadcasts of some other tournaments. So we will do everything which is connected to chess. Let me just check if we are live before we start, because yesterday we had some trouble, so maybe this time it's better. Yes, it seems like we're live, so all is set up. Let's begin and let's play first a couple of Blitz games. For that, let me take my glasses so it's better. Okay, let's go. So let's play a couple of Blitz games to warm up and then let's see what we do next. First game we play against National Master. Not sure if this is actually an official title. Maybe it is. So let's set up this King's Indian setup. Knight c6, and let's go with knight d7 followed by the move e5. It provides quite interesting positions, very dynamic usually, with chances on both sides. So let's see, bishop on goes back, we play the move e5, all is normal. We try to provoke the move d5. Let's see if it works. Bishop b5 usually is not making much sense because to take is not really great for white, so we can even play the move a6 as possible to provoke the guy to take. It's also not so bad. Maybe let's go. So we force him to take, and he takes. We're gonna take with the pawn because we play against the bishop on h2, e4, queen e7. All is pretty standard. The knight goes usually to c5, and then we hope to get the knight to e6. We play against the bishop on h2. Let's see what we can do here. A little bit worse pawn structure, but usually it's okay for black. So knight to c5, good place for the knight. Next, let's get the rook to d8. Or we have to play the move on f5, but f5 I don't like so much to play moves like f5, so let's maybe stay more with the move f6. We protect the pawn on e5, and then we just go back knight e6. Then maybe like a5, bishop a6, so we get quite good development. Knight is beautiful on e6. He tries to get to our pawns, but it's very difficult to get to the pawn, so we can even sacrifice a pawn. It's also perfectly fine, but why to sacrifice? I think we can play just the move c5. Let's get the knight to d4. Usually these positions are good for black because of the bad bishop on h2. So let's see what happens next. I think the next move of black could be just to play king h8, so we don't have this kind of pin here, quite unpleasant pin. So we get rid of the pin, and next move could be knight to d4. Maybe I can go as well rook to b8, but yes, knight a5, so I think we should just put the knight to d4. At least I don't see why not. And then we have the move bishop e6 as well coming next. The strategy remains, we play against the bad bishop on h2. So he goes back, we go bishop e6, so you see very natural development by black. We have to be a little bit careful with the move c3, so what should we do against it? Of course, not that dangerous because the knight is gonna get to d6, but still a little bit problematic. Maybe, I don't know, we need to do some random move, maybe something like g5. I'm not sure how actually this helps us, but maybe we're gonna play like queen f7 followed by queen g6. So now, of course, we get the knight to d6. Beautiful square for the knight. Excuse me. Knight will attack the pawn on e4. Bishop g3. He tries to get back with his bishop. Yes, this is of course correct. Still, let's put the knight to d6. It just looks good to have the knight there. And should we play the move f5 now just to break through because the black pieces are so nicely placed? I don't know. Or let's play something more positional. like queen to f7. Are we capable of making this very unpleasant pin? Not 100% sure, so let's go with the h5 move, so we get the move g4 next. He plays g4 himself. Yes, this is quite a good play by my opponent. What we do next? Let's go rook b8, because rook b5 is coming next. I have to rush. I have to play way faster now, because we are getting so short on time. So rook to b5, quite a serious threat. Of course, the b2 pawn is hanging as well, but rook to b5 is looking very, very dangerous. So yes, let's go with the move rook to b5. We cannot take it. And what we do next? Let's go knight to c4. I'm not sure it is the best, but at least we have this kind of unpleasant pin. I don't know, king h7 just to be sure. Let's take it, and let's take it. And let's go back. And let's go rook to b8, so we have the pin here. We're gonna take it. Things are looking at the moment pretty good for black. Maybe I should not have given him the pawn, but still, this looks all very good. I think we can just take it. He tries to win on time against me, but okay, maybe we're fast enough. It looks like we are fast enough. He wants to have this tricky stuff. Somehow I won on time, but of course completely winning. I just was not sure what to do with so little time. I'm very, very slow, so sometimes the best we can do is just to win on time, because I'm losing so often on time. So this time more lucky. Let's play the next game. So in the chat, who been my most influential chess coaches? I did not have so many. When I was young, I was training with Arshak Petrosyan, and yes, it was, I think, quite good. And later, I think, quite useful in my training with GM Landa, who recently passed away. And as well, I had some training sessions with Belevsky, not very frequently, but yeah, sometimes. So this been quite good as well. I think it helped me in some ways to become better psychologically in chess, to keep on fighting every game. So it's also important just to keep on fighting sometimes. So yes. Okay, what can we do here? Can we just play e5 at some moment as well? The g4 move is looking nice. I just have to play it in the right moment. Is it now the right moment for it? Not sure, but I think we can play the move e5. This should be not a bad idea, and just something like knight to f1, just to play some solid moves. Usually it's not a bad idea to be solid. I think g4 is looking fine. Knight f1, knight to g3. Something quite typical, so we get the knight to g3. And now we see next h5 is, of course, a normal answer. We have to think now, maybe just to proceed with the move bishop g5, because it's quite good to change the bishops in case we can f6. Wow, this is looking so dangerous for black now. Look at that, king is still on the e8. This is very dangerous to play f6. So now it's not so easy anymore to play here for the black pieces, and we can choose actually. We have a couple of nice options, but why not to play knight h4 first take? I don't know. Let's take, because it feels good to take. Now we have, for example, this option, but I think first knight h4 is even looking better, because we want to take and then to take on h5. Moves like e5 are possible, but we have bishop e3 with the tempo, but even after e5 there is no threat, because the king is still on the 8, so we still have some time to think what to do next after the move e5. I don't know what I should do. I can win the pawn on h5. Maybe not a bad idea just to take it as well. After the move e5, I can get my knight to f5. Also looks pretty nice to have the knights there. So couple of good options here. With black, it is not easy to play this. He just goes back, so I think we are ready for playing the move knight to f5. Just which knight to choose from? Should we go with maybe this one? Not sure. Not 100% sure which knight I should take, but I don't see a big difference, so let's go with the g knight. And he takes, okay, we're gonna take back. Still, knight takes e7 is a threat somewhere. Knight to g7 check could be very useful. And here I thought I can go like c3, so there is b4 and the move d4 coming next. This is of course very dangerous for black. d4 and so let's go with the move b4. We want to take the bishop. And he just goes back, so obviously the position of white is now much better. Okay, just we can take it, we can give the check, and let's put the knight to d6. What a square! What a square for the knight. The pawn is hanging, so we can proceed by playing c4, d3. Was under attack. Now b5 is coming next. Position of white is excellent. Let's go just bishop e3. Very safe play. We try to catch the queen eventually. The queen is difficult to catch, but let's see. Let's see if we can catch the queen by playing the move b5. The queen has not so many squares to go, so I guess I can be a little bit optimistic about it. Knight is hanging. Almost miss the knight. So of course we take first, and let's take some more. So eventually knight is gonna be hanging sometime. 2 pawns up for white. King is in the center, so things are looking excellent for us at the moment. Let's go queen f3. So many threats. He's aiming for the g pawn, but I think it should be over very soon, so I think, can we just take it, check? I don't know if we can or if we should, but I think we can just play the move rook to d1 is looking very solid. He just gives us bishop, so okay, we're gonna take it. I missed. Rook is hanging again. I missed mate in 2 moves now, but okay. Completely winning position and stop to focus. Yeah, this is terrible. Just stop to focus in completely winning position. I should stay focused. You can never let it go, but completely winning. I mean, how to miss a mate, and we have as well so much more time. Just terrible. Yeah, sometimes it's a typical mistake. Very important to stay focused. Never let it go, because in chess, when you make just one wrong move, it can be over, as we saw now. Just completely winning, more time, more everything, and then yeah, just blundering mate in 1 or mate in 3, which doesn't matter. So yes, this was terrible. Okay, next game. I should not make this mistake again, so we try to stay focused till the very end. Now d6 pawn is hanging, and as well long castle coming next. We are not playing a title player, which is pity, because to play title players makes more fun. Now look, the guy just gives me a pawn for nothing. I mean, yeah, what to say. Pawn up, it's still a little bit of fighting, but white is just doing much better. A full pawn up for nothing, so in case we play solidly, it should be enough to win the game. So okay, let's change. Let's get the king to e3. Solid place for the king, and now we have to think if we go with a move like a4. Usually it's good to go a4, because we start to break the structure of black. Let's go with knight a2, and I don't know if I should play bishop c4 or maybe straight to go c3, and just to take back, or take, yeah, I think I should take back. Knight c5, okay, we're gonna take it, and we're gonna take, actually also this is looking very promising, just to push a5, b3, knight to b4, take. Okay, should be winning. I don't know what's more easy. Both is looking completely winning. I don't know, I think to play a5 maybe more simple. Knight to b4, because this pawn is basically a queen, so let's go a6, should be good enough to win the game. A7, bishop c4, maybe bishop c4 first, so we want to take, and as well bishop d5 is looking completely winning, so let's go with the move bishop to d5, then we're gonna take with the pawn, and yeah, that's complete game over. And look at the speed of the guy. So he resigns with 2 minutes on the clock. Much better idea is to play slower. Don't play instantly, it just doesn't help. Thank you for the nice comment in the chat. Okay, sometimes I do have good games, and yes, now I got older, but not so long ago, in 2000, I think 18 or 19, I've been in top 20 of the world, so some things I've been doing well. Now I did much less chess over the past years, very, very little, so of course not so easy to play at the same level, or better to say it is impossible to play on the same level, but still, yeah, some things still working, so time to time, still good games. Let's go. We have very solid structure here, and usually we have the move c5 in these positions. Okay, so let's go with the move c5. Usually it works to play the move c5, so let's see. Of course, now big tension in the center. We have to be very, very careful. Usually we take with a bishop on c5 in most of the cases. Now too short time to calculate, so let's do just solid decisions. Queen e7, e5 somewhere, e4 eventually, maybe also knight g4, knight e4, it depends where the knight goes from c3. He just takes. Okay, now we can take with a knight and equalize, or do we have something more? I don't think we have. There is a move like bishop b4, but looks a bit strange, so let's play safe. We're gonna take, and it should be just an equal position. As you can see, things are very, very equal, so yeah. a3, can we go with the move e4? Is it time to play the move e4? Because maybe just to play a5 is not so bad, because we prevent the move b4. Okay, he wants to change. Let's change. Let's change. And oh, he lets us play the move knight to g4. Is it a win? Just by playing knight to g4. I don't see a defense, so let's go knight to g4. f2 is under attack. How to defend the pawn on f2? I don't see a good defense, so maybe it is just over. In case there is no defense of the f2 pawn, I think the game is done. By the way, in case you have some questions, please ask them in the chat. Today we're gonna play some games, maybe we're gonna watch some different games, so very, very relaxed. You have some questions, write them in the chat. If I can, I will be answering them. Doesn't matter what kind of question, so you want to know something, or you've been thinking about some particular idea, you're welcome to write it in the chat. Of course, we try to speak about positive things, so don't write bad stuff. This is not what we want. Okay, knight takes f2. I want to give knight d1 check from the bishop, and as well knight to d3 with a check, so he just gives me the exchange. I think it would be decent to just resign in this position, because it is completely lost, and the rest of the game is very boring. Now it depends. If I blunder something in one move, yes, then the game can go on, but if I don't blunder something, then it is just over. I believe that, or I hope not to blunder here something in one move or to have a mouse slip. Let's see if I manage, but yeah, I should be able. Let's go g6, not to get mated in one move somewhere. So just to be sure, let's go rook to d7. All is so safe. Yeah, this is just complete game over. Bishop h6, so the guy is hoping to mate me in one move. Okay, let's go with the move f5 and b4. Ooh, nice trick by the guy, because there is queen to b3 coming. Not bad. What a tricky guy. Okay, let's go queen to c4. I think no checks, no nothing, and now we're gonna get the bishop with a move e4. He just does not care. He does not care. It's unbelievable, because usually you care when you lose something big, but the guy, no emotions. Interesting. Okay, so time to, I don't know, doesn't really matter, just full rook up. How to mate the guy? Is there some direct mate? I don't see how to mate the guy immediately, so okay, let's change the bishops and that's it. So we give a check. There is no mate. This would be incredible, but I think this should be easy mate now. No, but it would be amazing if there is no mate, but how this can be? There should be a mate. Yeah, I should have played immediately, of course, king f7, and it would be over, but still should be good enough. No more checks, so that's it. I could have done it better, to be honest, but yeah, this is good enough. Okay, let me read the chat. Any advice for an IM with 2-350 FIDE, 1 norm? I feel like my strength is 2-450 plus. Also my online games are 3K. Any general advice? Okay, in general advice, how you feel is not so important. Usually you have to prove that you have the strengths. So I don't know. If you feel like you should have 2-4, then it's just a matter of time. So just play some tournaments and you're gonna have it. So in chess, I think usually there are two sides, the practical part and the hard working part when you're alone at home. If you combine them, it should be fine, but for sure you need to play to be online strong. I don't think it matters so much actually for a live player. So to play online and to play over the board is very, very different. So I would not combine these two. Okay, my Nimzo course, yeah, welcome. I don't know how you have it, because it's not anymore on Chessable, because I just took it down. I didn't like how they dealt so many things, so I don't know how you have it. Do you think tactical mastery with minimal strategic understanding can take someone to master level? Yes, for sure. If you become a genius in tactics, for sure you're gonna reach at least 2,300, 2,400, but you must be very, very good in tactics, but it's definitely possible. You don't need a great strategic understanding to reach 2,300 ELO, for example. If you're very, very good in tactics, that's perfectly enough, yeah, for sure. Okay, to play French defense, Queen's Gambit, all right, and yeah. Okay, so let's go with the next games. Let's see what happens next. I hope to play some title players. I don't know why there are not so many title players on Lichess, because it makes much more fun to play, of course, against GMs. I like to play against players where you see great ideas, where it's not just who moves faster. So, well, b6, okay. b6, of course, can be played. Nothing wrong with b6, but in these positions, for example, in classical chess, very dangerous to play something like this with black, because usually you would end up in a worse position and then you suffer all the game. In a blitz game, you can do whatever you want, this is for sure. So we are playing a blitz game. Knight c6, interesting, because now I can get like knight to e5 or knight to d4. I don't know if I should do that. Or let's play something interesting like c5. I don't know. Is it working to play the move c5? Not 100% sure. Okay, let's go bishop a3 first to attack the rook, and then let's see, because we have now a couple of options. I don't know if knight d4 is making sense. We can do that, but somehow, I don't know. I have a good feeling about it. Okay, let's get rook to b1, just some pieces inside the game. Maybe knight to g5, attacking, then e4, e4 immediately. So many options here for both colors. Not so easy to play these positions just because you have so big choice what to play next, and yeah, not sure what actually to do next. Maybe rook e1, so let's wait for the next move of black. Very safe player, by the way. Yeah, he does it well, he doesn't rush things, and yeah, at some moment I have to play something. Let's go knight to d4. Usually it's not the best to change the bishop, but I think I have to do something. Okay, e5 is tricky. It can be good, or it can be as well quite a bad move. So let's go with the move a5 because we have the bad pawn. Now we're gonna change it. Position should be still approximately equal, I believe. Not much is going on here, so let's go with the move f3 to change. Oh, he takes. Okay, to take is possible, yeah, but let's see if it is a good move or a bad move. Maybe we can do something on the b file, but maybe I should not have gave up on. He's such a positional player. Wow, he just keeps the position very well. I don't know if I should go like queen a2, because c5 would be nice to get, and of course would be nice to attack the pawn, but I don't know how to do that, how to get to the pawn. Also we have to play way faster, so how to do that? Okay, let's go rook to b2. Maybe we can cover the b file. Endgame should be good for white, so if I can reach an endgame, that would be excellent, but not so easy to reach an endgame here. Okay, let's go here. Take. There are some threats. I don't see them, so for the moment we're doing fine. Just, yeah, this a pawn is very bad standing. We're doing very bad, and the guy is playing like an unbelievably good game. I don't know if he plays by himself, because this cannot be a non-title player. This is just impossible. So, or he is a title player, but just he's not showing it, or something wrong, because he plays extremely well. The position of white is now quite bad. d5 also very strong. No, but something wrong in this game is like, I don't know. Usually to play like that you must be very good player. Let's see if the f4 also very strong, so I don't know. I think we something wrong with the guy, because just way too strong. This is not possible to play always the best. Usually this is not possible. Can we still protect, somehow defend the position? Maybe we are lucky that he missed the move rook to e1, but before just unbelievably well played by my opponent. Yeah, but still he has knight c4. No, but this is impossible to play like that. There is just no way, because he doesn't see it, but he still does it. This is like, okay, no way. Knight c4 wins the game, so after knight c4 I'm just gonna resign, and we're gonna block the guy, because it makes no sense to play him. This is, yeah, okay, so let's resign and block immediately the guy. This is clear that he is not playing by himself, so very clear. Never play this guy. Also for you, always look for this guy and just block him, because it makes no sense to play him. He is not playing fairly. This is very sure. Okay, let's go back. And let's play the next game. Luckily on leeches we can block the guys immediately so we don't play them again. This is excellent function. But personally I don't understand the people, like what's the sense of that, yeah. Let's see what happens next. We have Sicilian, all is still theory, so this is all pretty normal. We'll go with the move e6 and d3. I think we have the move knight to g4, so a little trick we want to take, and then to take the pawn on h2. It seems to work, yeah, we can take it and play the move knight e5. Now we can take the bishop or simply play the move a6, because we can do knight c6, knight to d4 as well. Let's go bishop e7 to keep all the options open. a5, wow, now I'm theoretically able, I think, just to take the pawn, but he wants to sacrifice a piece, or no, I don't think he wants to do that. So I think we have the move knight to c6, just d6, how to defend the pawn on a5. If we will get the pawn, yeah, pawn up for black, would be a good start. Queen g4, he gets aggressive. Yeah, but I think there are no threats. Just stay calm with the black pieces and yeah, it should be fine. Now I think we have knight e5 and we simply win the piece because we have the check on f3, so the game is over. What is the best way to improve tactical skills? Just solve tactics. There is nothing else that you can do, and this is just the best. Just solve a lot of different tactics and you will become a beast in tactics. Quite easy, and of course, yeah, just do it. So solve the tactics and one day you're gonna be just very good. There is nobody and nothing that can stop you from that. Just solve it. That's it. Play the French or Queen's Gambit. Well, I can play a couple of games on that, but this is a strange request. So, what is happening? Piece up for nothing. Opponent is not resigning yet. Okay. So, let's continue playing. Just a full piece up. Knight to d6. Okay. What is the issue with that? We can, I think, just take something more. Why not? Okay, I think it would be pretty decent to resign in this kind of position because it is completely hopeless. Just a piece down, and yes, this is what is happening. Yes, hello to everyone new in the chat. Okay, let me play one game on French, one game on Queen's Gambit, in case I will be black now. No problem, but just it's a strange request. One game shows nothing. But okay, not a big problem. By the way, in case you like the educational chess content, that Queen's Gambit. So let's go with the Queen's Gambit. As you can see, not exactly, because we have the move knight f3, knight of d2. I have tried to play the Queen's Gambit, did not work. By the way, in case you like the educational chess, what we do with Georgi, please subscribe, give us a like, tell your friends, because it would help us very much. We are in the early stages, so nobody knows that we're doing that. Yeah, that would be great. And again, we try to focus much more on chess, so we don't do some special talk, some, I don't know what, win in 3 moves, and similar things like the greatest chess opening and the rest of this nonsense, because it is just not true. Some things like that do not exist. So we try to stay very much focused on chess and to help you to become better. This is the main goal. This is why we do the channel. We want to share our chess experience for you to become a better chess player. So you can support us a little bit by sharing that we started the channel. Okay, so let's give a check now on a6. because we want to play c takes d4 next, and I guess the game is going to be over. So we have the endgame. Now we take cd. As you can see, rook c2 is coming next. There is no way to stop black from that. So yeah, I think it's just complete game over. Knight d4, bishop takes. Now we're gonna take. Here is very, very ugly. We just bring, should I bring the knight or should I bring the bishop? It doesn't matter. So all we need to do now is to bring the rest of the pieces. So I mean knight or rook. I said bishop. I've been thinking about bishop, so I said bishop. Yes, that's it. Okay, this opponent was quite fair, so he resigns in a completely lost position. I think it's quite decent. You should not just irritate by playing till the very end where there is no hope. How we met with Georgi, we are living in the same country, so we are living currently in UAE, in United Arab Emirates, and yes, because here are some rapid tournaments, sometimes some blitz tournaments, so this is how we met. We spoke a little bit, and yes, we decided to try. Let's see what happens on YouTube. Just to let me make a move, b5, just to see if this is possible, to do some good job on YouTube, not just some scamming with some nonsense like most of the people do. So we try to give some realistic and yeah, just a good chess content. This is what we want to do with Georgi. Just let me focus a little bit. I think I have the move knight h4, so I get rid of this unpleasant bishop. Yeah. Can I? Let's go h3. Okay, the bishop is at least not perfectly positioned, but maybe the bishop goes like to e8. So let me play first rook to b1. I want to go back and then start the mating attack. Let's see if it works. Yes, indeed, he wanted to go to e8. This was more or less expected. I can go queen a5. I think it's looking very good, the move, because black has to take. Yes, there is nothing else, and I should be able to create some nasty threats to the black king now. Let's see if I can. Is it not just possible to take? And no, I cannot do that at the moment. So let's go back. I thought that I'm winning, but the queen was taking, queen b5, queen b7, but I'm not at the moment. So let's be careful. And g5. Wow. Can I go queen to a7, queen c6, or what is the defense? Okay, I'm not sure. So let's just go back, because I think we should be able to play queen a7. He just lets me play. Where to put the queen, actually? Let's put the queen a7 or e8. I think a7 should be better. And I should be able now to launch a very dangerous attack. So let's start maybe with a move c4, c5, just to push on the black king. Is looking so good. It is very dangerous to play with the king on c8. So yes. c5 coming next. Is there a way to avoid the move c5? Doesn't look like that. I try to experiment with openings a lot and avoid mainline theory. I think in case you're 2100, it's not so important to play the mainline theory. You can play basically anything you like, but except it should not be something like a gambit, because then you have, or you're doing very well in case the opponent doesn't know it, or opponent knows and then you're doing very bad. So you will not improve like a chess player like that. Otherwise, you can choose any kind of solid opening, and if you play a solid opening, then even the mainline theory doesn't matter that much. So let me make you an example. Let's say we play Queen's Gambit. So in Queen's Gambit, the maximum white can get is to be slightly better. So it does not really matter. Slightly worse, it will not decide the game. And it does not help even on the very highest level. So little better, little worse, it doesn't matter. So if you choose to play a safe opening, I don't think you can be touched by the theory. So just play some safe openings, and I think that it is enough, more than enough. So don't spend too much time on theory, because there are so many things to learn in chess except the theory. So I think it's better to be a very flexible chess player, that you're good in endgames, good in many things, and not just to focus on one. By the way, we give a checkmate almost. Wow. It's almost a checkmate, so we're winning now the queen. Yes, okay, we have won the game. And rematch. Okay, let's play the rematch. No rematch, because it was blinking. I thought we can play a rematch, but no. Okay, so let's search for a new opponent. Hello to everyone who is new. Today we are going to play some Blitz games as well. We're gonna check on the recent events. There is a big event running in London. Very interesting chess event. A lot of good players. So we'll check some games from there. Now we're facing finally a titled player, so very nice. Happy to play a titled player. I guess the game could be very interesting, because usually with titled players it's always big fun to play. So queen c7, okay. Let's castle. Let's go quickly with the move c3. Wrong arrow. Let's go c3 d4 in case we can. Can we? Let's go. d4. Bishop g4. Yeah, this is quite typical. Let's take it and let's go with the move h3. I think maybe slight advantage for white. Let's see if it is advantage. I think he's gonna take. No, he doesn't. I think it would be better for the guy just to take, because now g4 is quite dangerous. So knight is getting to c4. He's not afraid of that. Why is he not afraid of that? No idea. So let me put the knight to c4. This is unpleasant already for black. This is getting tricky. Let's go rook to d1. Again, all the pieces has to be in the game, so we put the pieces central. Bishop b4. Can I take it or do I miss something? I think I can just take it, no? Take. Or I cannot take it. Take. I'm not so sure. Okay, I think I can. Yes, I think I can. So let's take just the pawn, because I was not sure. Can I take it, or is it not possible to take it? But I think it is. Or it's not. No, I think it is. I think it is possible to take the pawn, yeah. So rook e5, yeah, this is what I thought, but I think it is just better. So we are able to take first on d8 and then we take on e5. So I think much more complex was the move rook takes d1 first. So I think in his case I would not give up on the pawn so easily, because now pawn up for white, plus I have the good knight. This is a difficult position for black. As you can see, good structure for white as well. Some issues here on the back rank. So it should, e6 I think should be just winning, no? There is a defense after e6. I don't see it, so e6 should be very, very good. We would just want to take knight e5 coming as well. There is also queen a5, so like from everywhere the position of black is just falling apart currently. This was more easy than I would expect, because currently it looks like it is just game over, and I think check or just to take now. So many winning moves. I thought as well this one was looking pretty good to play here. How do we win the current position? I think knight e5 feels good, protecting the pawn and taking the queen. Cannot be bad. All we need to do now is to get with the queen to d8. I think this should be our target. Well, queen takes e5. He keeps on playing. What is that? Okay, so it's a win. Next game. Let's go. Knight to c3. So it's not a title player. We play against Malong. So solid setup for black. Very, very solid. Not much is going on here. Knight d7 is coming next, yes. So approximately equal position. But that's fine. When you're playing black, to get an equal position is perfectly fine. Bishop e7, we can go c5 next. Let's go with the move c5. This is looking pretty nice. I guess he's gonna take, and we're gonna take it with a knight, yes. b4, okay, b4 is risky. I would not advise you to play moves like b4. Now black is having bishop pair, plus eventually the position is gonna open, and in case position is gonna open, it's gonna be very bad. Let's hope we get the bishop, so we have like pair of bishops against pair of knight. It's still not such a huge advantage, but it is definitely an advantage. Knight d4, take. No, I think we can play the move f6. I've been worried about knight to d4, but ooh, bishop d4, wow. So he was not even thinking about knight to d4, which is good. So let's go g6 just to keep a very nice structure. Knight g7, we're gonna play e5 in the right moment. Bishop c5, okay, we have to think to take or not to take. Both is possible. Both is looking pretty nice, but maybe rook c8 just to be sure. And d4, yeah, he done it well. So he played very well here. a4 as well, not bad. So currently somehow our opponent started to play extremely well, and instead of doing much better, position is, I would say, maybe slightly better for black, because I thought it should be already much better, but actually it's not. So yes, it's a big fight again. Let's go queen to d7, so quite positional fight here. And can we do something? I don't see what we can do. So we have to continue this kind of positional play. King g7, just to put the pieces to a little bit better squares. Knight to b3, so he let me play the move knight c4, but I want to go bishop c6 in case I can. But I don't see how I can do that. So we have to probably put the knight to c4. I didn't want so much to play the move knight to c4, but I don't see otherwise how to continue. Bishop pair for the moment is horrible. So yes, still position should be approximately equal, I guess. We have a very good knight on c4, he has a very good knight on c5, so it's like equalizes each other. Just I have to play way faster, this is for sure. So let's go rook b8 with the pressure on b4. Can be useful. And e4. e4 is not the best, because now I don't know, should I play knight b6 or knight b6? I think is working. Let's see if I can do that, or if I have missed something, but I'm playing way too slow. Like I'm playing like a turtle. Yeah, I should not have done it, I guess. Yeah, bad play from me. Very poor play, and we're getting absolutely squeezed by the guy, but also the guy is playing again super strong. I don't know how these people can play that strong. Now we lost. We're just completely lost now. Wow. Yeah, we are just hopelessly lost. No chances probably at all. Yeah, but too strong. I mean, this is again playing all great positional moves, never make mistake. Let's play just for fun till the end to see if he plays like the best, because if he plays the best, again, we cannot fight somebody that is just doing the best moves, and it's so obvious that I mean, rook b1, just pretending. Okay, this is disgusting. Okay, another guy that we're gonna block because it makes just no sense to play. Let's block the guy. Okay, let's continue. Great function by lichess, just block them and that's it. Now, not a title player, but maybe it is a title player. Let's see. It's very easy to see immediately if somebody is playing the level or somebody is not playing the level. As a GM, you can feel it instantly. Somebody can be very fast, but in case the guy is just playing the best moves, understands all the positional motives, and so on, this is never happening. It's like not even happening on the 2700 level. Nobody plays like that because it's very natural to make a mistake. So when you play a guy that simply does not make mistakes, just block the guy and that's it. You never play him again because it makes no sense to play them. And it's very easy to feel. This is very easy to feel because it's too obvious. Okay, so what do we have? This is Berlin defense. This is the way we call the opening. G4 and knight to d4. So this is usually quite good to have the knight on d4. Now it would be quite nice to take on e6. After we take on e6, we have this better pawn structure, so he goes away. This is correct, but I guess I should be in time for something nasty, like rook e1, and then maybe we have the option of pushing e6. So I try to get this kind of better structure. Let's see. Still, position is very unclear. Berlin is like never clear. Till the very last moment, you never know if you're doing better or it's still fine. It's like c5, for example, quite good, but on the other hand, we get the knight to d5. So Berlin defense is so tricky. It's like impossible to say what is good and what is bad. You just keep on moving, and then you try to play some decent moves. So now we have nice knight on d5, nice knight on f4, and here e6. Let's see what happens next. e6 is dangerous, so in case there is a way to play e6, knight to d4, smart play by our opponent, so quite good play by the guy. Seems to be playing not bad at all, so I can take it, but how to be better after I take it? Not sure what to play next. Maybe just... I don't know. I don't like the move rook to d1. Maybe I should have taken to play e6, but I cannot be better there, so... Or at least I don't see how to be better there, so rook to d1 to put a little bit of pressure. Okay, now we have to put the knight to h5 and f6, eventually f4. This should be the target, but can I take it now? There's c6. So maybe too early to take, but what should I do here? f4. I don't know. Maybe knight f6. So I try to keep this strong position of the knights. Maybe just positional, like king to g2 next. Improving a little bit. I believe position should be close to equal, so I don't think that white is doing better currently, but it is a very interesting position, so it's fun to play. Many ideas for both sides, so it's quite nice. Let's see, c6. Okay, let's go back and let's go king g2, so to stay safe. Now, okay, h5 is not that dangerous, so we can play something like f3, I guess, just to stay stable, and in case white can stabilize here, white should be doing a little better. Let's see if we can. No, let's go rook h1 to change, so it would be not a bad idea. Or did I blunder something? Knight b3, is it working? Knight to b3, no, he did not play it, but maybe it was working actually. So now king f2. And I should be able to do something like knight to c2 or some nasty move, but I don't see how to do that. Let's see. Let's find a way to do that. Can I play b4? Does it work? Not 100% sure, but it might work. So I wanted to take it. Actually, I can also take. No, I should take. And I saw that I can go like knight f5 maybe is winning, no? Yeah, I believe. Knight e6. Blundered again. Terrible. Knight to e6 is possible. Yeah, of course I didn't see that. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Such a blunder. I mean, how to recover from this blunder now? No idea, because I'm just losing, but disgusting blunder. Such a beautiful position, and again, I should stay more focused when I play, because, okay, very stupid blunders. We have to take it with the king, and let's run, but okay, completely lost. This is like completely done, basically hopelessly done. b5, maybe little hopes. Let's see if we have little hopes here, or like zero hopes. No, zero, of course. We're just queen down. I didn't see that we're queen down, but okay. Let's see. No hopes or little hopes to win on time, but I'm very slow. Yeah, I think I will be not able to win this on time. Stalemate, nah. No, but this was very bad, because such a winning position here. Very, very good position already, because he cannot really move, and I can go like knight c2, but I thought I'm winning with the move before. So yeah, I didn't see that knight e6 is coming next. I thought it just game over, because I can play knight f5 and that's it. What a blunder. Yeah, very important to stay focused in chess. When you blunder, that's it. No chances after. So let me read the comments. Hi Arkady, I'm a middle-aged doctor getting back to chess after several COVID health issues. I make content for the adult chess improvement. If possible, would love to have you on our channel. Okay, thank you. Just sent a message to Lee Chess, and yes, sure. Let's check if we can do something. My thoughts on improving community is tired of vague and spammy advice. Yes. Too much spam online indeed, yeah, but there is nothing to do about it. Okay. To push h3, g4, f4, yeah, in Berlin it's nice, but not so easy to do that, because g4 is getting weak, so you're getting this h5 push. So in case it's possible, yes, but sometimes we just cannot do that, so there is no way to do that. What to improve in games as a beginner? I think there are so many things to improve, and you're so lucky because you just start, so you have your improvement is so easy. Just solve some puzzles, watch some beautiful chess games. There is so much chess material that you can just enjoy. I think it's great when to be a beginner. I think it's the best time. It's the best time in chess to be just a beginner, because everything is new and you are very excited yet to learn the new things. So just solve puzzles, watch the great games of GMs, just enjoy the commentaries. So I think then you learn automatically, and you can enjoy it. This is the most important, because when you're let's say a good player, then it's already not so easy to make to achieve the improvement. Then the improvement is very difficult in chess. So you have to invest a lot of strength, a lot of energy. So all of that is taking time. This is difficult, but as a beginner, it's easy, it's enjoyable. So you are lucky in case you are just a beginner. Currently, what do we have here? We have bishop pair for nothing. So it means that black is having a very nice position. If this is better, not sure, maybe a little better for black, but for sure not so much. That's why the fight just begun. Let's get knight to f4. Quite a good position for the knight. Maybe like c5, bishop d6. The bishop is currently out of the game, so white has to lose a tempo. Yes, this is what we see. And we have to think to put the bishop to f6 or d6. I'm not so sure where to put the bishop. Maybe f6, but I don't know, because I was a little scared of this h3, g4, but g4 usually doesn't work because of knight h3. So knight e4 followed by knight f6. I'm not so scared of that, so this is okay. What can we do here? Maybe, I don't know if I can do something nasty, but okay, let's go rook e8, because it's anyway quite useful to have the rook on e8, and then we see if we can go like bishop e5, just to put the bishop e5. Strange, but maybe it's fine. So can I sacrifice, by the way? take queen d7. Is there escape from a checkmate? Not sure, but also not sure. Give a checkmate. Okay, let's go bishop h5, but really not sure. Maybe I could have taken that. Not so obvious. Okay, so let's go back. Now black is having a comfortable play, slight advantage probably. Bishop is here, quite well placed. Let's see if he has some tactics, because I'm playing way too slow again, and I thought I can play queen f6 because I have this knight h3 coming next, but I'm not 100% sure if this is working, because he cannot take the pawn. There's queen takes g3, so little trap. He takes b7, but okay, b7, I'm not so scared of that. I should be able to develop now a very dangerous attack. Just maybe let's start with the move h5, h4, it's very useful. And then let's see. First to get h4 seems to be the right way. It's also dangerous. If I get my pawn to h4, I don't think there is a way to play on this position for white. I mean, you can play on, but it's just gonna be quite bad. So knight e4, yes, now I believe it should be very good for black. We have the knight, and I think I can play like rook b8, quite unpleasant. We get the rook to g6 as well. d3 is coming next. Knight dominates, so let's go d3. Maybe I should have played c5. I don't know, because to win the pawn, yeah, okay, it should be not bad to win the pawn, but it was not a must to win the pawn. He attacks, so let's double. And maybe put the queen to e5, looks good. Rook d7, is it not a win just to play? There's queen g4. Okay, so queen g4, of course I did not see, but let's go rook a2. Maybe it doesn't matter so much. Again, we have to be very, very fast here. He takes, wow, but I can counter. No, I cannot. What is that? Okay, let's just take, and let's just take. So just a piece up, no? Looks to be just a full piece up. Okay, we can take on f2, so the game is over. Okay, quite an interesting game. Let's see what we have in the chat. Oh, my old game from 2002. So long ago. It feels like it feels forever. 2002, yeah, feels like forever. If I have written some books, yes, we have published with my company Chess Evolution a lot of different books. So a couple of them been as well written by me. We wrote with Balogh Chaba quite good books. Explaining chess without an engine. So yes, a couple of books with it. Okay, let's play the next game. e4. Let's play e4, c5, knight f3, a6, c3. So we straight go for the center. Usually it's good to have the center, slightly better for white. Not much, of course, obviously, but slightly better. Now I don't remember what was the move here. Was it to take or no? It was not take. What was it? Maybe just bishop e2 or a4. I just don't remember. This is a problem of Blitz, because if you miss something, you just don't have enough time to remember the thing. And yeah, then some mistakes happening. Okay, let's take just on d7. I don't think I did it well, because it looks like completely equal position to me. But okay, let's call it equal playable, which is still fine. So we go with a4 next. Here we go. This is a problem of having the move b5 on the board, because now rook or queen, I don't know. Let's take with the rook. Rook might get on the force, quite active. A6 is theoretically a little bit weak. I guess white should have some slight edge. Not much, but a little bit. I think he missed the move knight f5, no? I think there's knight f5. No. Completely forgot that the knight is protecting the queen. Okay, we just resign. I completely blundered. Okay. I should not talk so much and play. It doesn't work. Okay, so let's play the next game. Let's hope not to blunder a piece in one. So we have to improve. Okay, French. Let's play the French. Oh, this is boring. This is boring. So we can just repeat the moves to equalize. Quite funny, actually. You just repeat the moves and that's it. That's enough to make the position equal. Very symmetrical, everything. Bishop g5, bishop g4. So knight d2, knight d7. We just repeat c4. Okay. Let's go with the move h6. And actually we can go like bishop b4, even try to play for some edge, maybe with the black pieces, because h3. Wow, what is that? Okay, let's take. My opponent is doing something strange because it was too much to do like that. And okay, now maybe white is doing just slightly worse. Still chances to make a draw, of course, for white, but the position is just slightly worse. We have the isolated pawn, and I'm gonna be playing against the pawn on d4, which is unpleasant for white. So it should be still a draw, but rook e4, why? I just get a tempo. Very strange play by the guy. So I don't know, because it makes no sense to play rook to e4. Doesn't matter what I do, it makes no sense. So why to play move like rook to e4? I don't know that. Okay. A rook f4. Wow. Completely wrong direction. Rook should never go there. It's like you're playing just completely wrong direction. Okay, bishop d6. Rook f3. Okay. Okay, so the guy is, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is that. So let's play the just rook e8 now. Black is doing better. Next move is king f8, so we get closer. Clear advantage for black. It's not a big advantage, but it is an advantage, so we can slowly eventually push against the pawn on d4. Let's see if we can happen. Rook e3. Okay, let's get closer with the king. Take, let's take. Let's go back. d4, still under attack. Now he just gives us the d4 pawn. Okay, we take the gift. And how to play this position for a win. Okay, let's advance a little bit the pawns, I guess. Should be not a bad thing. And bishop on b6 is pretty well placed. So slowly, we are increasing our advantage. I think I can just take it now. With the pawn. Wow. No, but he wants to play a3. I didn't see the move a3, but still it should be winning for black, I guess. Just I need to be careful now, because I completely missed this move, and I should not lose a rook. This would be bad news to lose a rook, so I think a5, a4 is still possible, yeah. Bishop c2. Is there a place to go now? Or completely lost for black? Actually, it would be funny to lose such a position, because okay, I have been completely winning, of course, and horrible play by the guy, but doesn't matter. I don't see how to save the rook here. This is unbelievable that Suddenly I could not save my rook. It is just funny. This is just funny. Makes no sense because, okay, we're playing against such a weak opponent, and rook c5, also terrible move. Yeah. Okay, what to do? What to do? Sometimes it is like that. Still, I believe now I'm doing better again because of completely senseless play by the guy. Makes just no sense what he is doing. Absolutely no sense. So, still, it looks like a better position for black with so little time also on the clock. So, probably he's gonna bank on the clock, and there is not much we can do about it. But the guy is playing so poor, and he just resigns because there is 95 and 93. Yeah. But okay, such a play by the guy, just terrible. But how I blundered this bishop, I thought the bishop c2, but yeah, no space for the rook. It's funny because the position is completely over. But okay, yeah. No. So, no, but FIDE rating is not important. If you play online, it's completely fine. I mean, most of the people never heard of FIDE, so if you don't have FIDE, this is completely okay. It doesn't matter. You don't need to have a FIDE rating to be a good chess player. Just usually it's difficult to be a good chess player without FIDE because you have to participate at some moment at some tournament, so you're gonna gain some rating. Yes, chess is fun. Exactly. And this is why we play chess, because it makes fun. Otherwise, what's the sense? For a professional player, it's a bit different. But yeah, for a club player, in case you don't have fun playing chess, and what's the sense of that? All right, let's see what happens now. Here we have position with opposite side castle, which means it's gonna be most probably aggressive play. Okay, we can take it, and I think d5 is working, so there is bishop takes f3. I don't think there is something else. Yes, and we're gonna take it with the pawn because g4 is coming next, and as well f4 is looking good. The knight has no squares, as you can see, and can we catch the knight? Is it possible? Let's see. Maybe somehow we managed to catch the knight because I want to go g5, eventually then f4, f5. The knight goes back. Yes, we don't catch it, but still looks like a very nice position for white. It should be quite good here. Let's push. Let's go f5. And let's push with the other pawn to f4. Now I think time to do something decisive. Few options actually to win here, but I think just easy rook f1 take and f5, or is it a win? Take, yeah, should play queen d3. I think it's just winning because there is no knight f2 because we cannot take, so yeah, just rook f1. Next move is take f5. It should be game over. Let's see if it is a game over. I don't see what he wants to do here. So f5, fg is very dangerous. He has a good place for the knight on e5, but it doesn't help any longer because I go just simple queen e2 and h5. Everything is falling. This is looking like just a lost position. He's still fighting well. I mean, he is a good fighter, doing pretty good moves here. King g7, yeah, very, very good move. Okay, let's take it. Queen g4. Oh, queen g4. I have missed the move queen g4 completely. Now it's not so clear because huge knight on e5. This is now very, very unclear position. I should have played much better than that. Let's hope to get the bishop to e6. Maybe queen b4. He's playing like left, right, and center. Yeah. Okay, let's go with the move I don't know if... Can I play bishop e6, rook f8, and then I have the check, king g7, but it's not a checkmate, so... Don't know. No, I should play a3, I think, first, just to get rid of this queen, so annoying there. And maybe like queen h3, because h5 is hanging as well. Bishop e6 could be dangerous, but of course position is super unclear, but maybe it's okay for white. Let's see. It's a mess. Of course it is a mess. I should have played much better. Can I take on f8 and then g7? Not sure. Maybe let's play a move like rook f7, because it's funny to put the rook to f7. And then we're gonna take it. Still, this huge knight is holding everything together. Yeah, unbelievable, the power of the knight. Unbelievable knight. Nothing more than I can say about the knight. Rook f1, okay, should be good, because eventually we're gonna take on h5 now, next. Can I take it? Because now it should be completely winning for white, but as well, this is looking deadly. Let's go. I want to go f8 next. Is there a defense against f8? Wow, can he take it? This is unbelievable, because I don't see a mate and so little time on the clock. This is unreal. No checkmate. King is so alone. Knight g4, he keeps things together. It should be winning. It has to be winning, just I don't see how. Okay, let's go queen d7. Luckily my king is so safe on a2. Still, it is a complete mess, so let me take it. I should have done something better. Oh, this is... Oh, it's a check. I didn't see that this is a check. This is horrible. Now I'm gonna lose this completely winning position. Also, he takes like the best moves now. Out of nowhere, he starts to play so well. Like, wow. And he's gonna mate us, but completely winning position, and then, yeah, I just fell apart. Should be more focused. Let's see what we do next. So, okay, let's focus more to win a couple of games in a row, because it feels bad to lose this winning positions all the time. We have to be more focused. Okay, h6. It is often played, the move h6. Even now in World Cup on the high level, yes, the idea is to get this position and just to play with the black pieces, making sense, yeah. Okay, let's go with a move like rook to b1. Let's see, a5, okay, and okay, let's play a3, slow play, b5, b5. I don't know if this is correct to play the move b5. It's possible, but a little risky. So let's go rook to c1, and can I sacrifice, or it's not working? Not sure. So let's go back. We go to g3, knight e4. Okay, we're gonna take the knight immediately, and knight to d2. So let me play like knight b3, knight c5. Then white should be doing better. c5. Wow. Can I take it? But okay, let's take it. Knight d4, rook c8. How is it possible that everything just works for black? Okay, rook to c2, queen d3, still working. Unbelievable, because the moment I can put the knight to d4, white is just doing much better, but I cannot find a way to put the knight to d4. But this is unbelievable. Just how is it possible that there is no way to put the knight on d4? I don't like my knight on f4. This is not the idea. Obviously, it's much better to put the knight on d4, but I did not see how to do that. And look at the speed of my opponent. He just plays instantly How is it possible to play instantly such moves? Such a complex calculation actually, but yeah, for the guy it's just too easy. So finally we get the knight to d4, and yes, now white is doing better. So here we go, we have the knight on d4 against the bishop on b7. The knight on d4 is a huge piece. It is slightly better for white, not so much, but slightly better. Again, he tries to trick us. Okay, let's take it and let's go knight to d4. Let's go rook c1. And let's come closer. Let's come closer. He plays like instantly. This is unbelievable. How he can do that. Let's go rook c5 because I don't see a good square for the bishop. Is there a good square? Okay, now we are talking. So he has removed the rook. Let's go rook c2. b3. Okay, this is very dangerous now. To play b3 is usually not the best idea because it is all under attack. Still, he's so tricky. Bishop b7. Now he finds bishop b7. It's unbelievable just how tricky the guy is. And I'm just losing on time. But again, this is so weird to play all these moves instantly. I don't know how people do that. It's like... No, but something wrong with the guy. It's like, this is impossible just. This is just impossible to play moves like this instantly. No way. Just no way. Also here, yeah, just the best. But okay. Maybe we still have a chance to survive here, but probably not because the guy is way too fast. Let's move with a pawn. Let's move with a pawn. He's probably gonna take it. Yeah, he's just banging the moves. So yeah. I didn't find how to. No, but it makes no sense. Yeah, this is something wrong and something super bad player just banging the moves. Also something wrong is like not possible to play like that. Okay, let's block the guy because something wrong. It's too complex moves, too fast, and then he's blundering piece in one move, doesn't defend the piece. Yeah, too weird. Let's not play people who are just too weird. Okay, let's play the next. Not a title player once again. Soon there will be nobody left on leeches. I think there are a few more people left. But we should find normal players because otherwise it's just boring to play when you have some opponent that is playing instantly the best moves. You think, okay, I have played in my life against Magnus Carlsen. I have played many other people from the top 10 in many games, and none of them can find such moves within seconds. But if we play opponents that can, well, we should just not play him. Okay, let's see what is happening here. Very complex position. Let's bring the last piece. Long castle is not the best. So this was not the best because now it's getting very dangerous. c4, as you can see, that huge pressure now. And I think we can go like c3. Yes, you are correct in the chat. Some players are too strong to beat them, yeah. This is true. And usually these are unknown players, so you don't have an account with your name or something. You have just a random account that is unbeatable. So for example, you can see now we are playing a guy with 2620 who is higher rated than the people that we played, and now we have a winning position quite easily. In the previous game, the guy is just doing all the best moves instantly. Okay. Way to play the guy. It makes just no sense to play the guy. Because it's not real strength. It's like impossible to play the way he did. So let's take it. Let's give a check. And let's win the piece. So the game is over. The game is over. Bishop b4, and that's it. No, he fights. Okay. I thought he's gonna resign, but no. So with a piece up, what we're gonna do with a piece up? Let's go bishop on b4. Let's go like queen b2, because next is rook takes c2, I think. Did I blunder something? I think currently no, but maybe it's not like immediately winning, but it should be winning. How do we win this position? Okay, we can take and win, but I don't know. I thought I should have something better than that, but I don't see it. So okay, let's go a5. Just, it's a safe win, but I should have had something better here. Bishop a6 coming next. Can we win somehow immediately? But I don't see how to win this position on the spot, because it should be winning, but I just don't see how. It's like winning immediately. Of course, slowly, I'm gonna win the position, but what I thought, it should be just winning immediately. Okay, doesn't matter. We're just gonna win it in a simple way. We're gonna change everything, and that's it. So let's get the knight to c4. The game is done. But I think I should have had something much better than that. I just couldn't find it. Let's give a little check. Let's go with the rook. Okay, we can take it. And pawn is walking. Now it should be quite easily winning here. Doesn't take too much of effort usually, but how can I win this position in the easiest way? Okay, I can just run with the king, and that's it. Okay, let's bring the king, and it's gonna be game over, because the a pawn is a queen. So here, knight to e3, bishop c4, knight to c2, and that's it. So, wow. I would not call it like very exciting play. Yes, so we win the game. This one, quite convincing win. Let's play. Maybe we're gonna face some title player again. To play title players, making so much fun. But I don't know why we don't have so many GMs here on leeches. Usually we are playing non-title player. Eventually fast with a mouse, or eventually I don't know what the guys are doing, because okay, FIDE master. So title player, that's good. Let's go with a solid setup. Bishop f4 can be played. Not the most popular, but not a bad move. Bishop f4. Knight c6, I think. This was okay, just to take it. And we have strange position, because usually the bishop is on g5. Now we have the bishop on f4, so it's a bit unusual, let's call it like that, to have the bishop on f4. I don't know if this is good or bad, just unusual. Okay, to take on d5, not the best, because now we have a tempo. White should not give this tempo to black. Can I sacrifice to have some fun game? But I'm not sure this is the best idea. Yeah, this is a bad idea. I should not do that. This would be just a bad idea. So we try to get the pawn on b2 or to make the pawn move. So we have the c3 square for the knight. I think it feels like white is black and black is white because I gained so many tempos in the beginning of the game. Can I take the pawn? Okay, let's take it because I think it's gonna be a very interesting game now. Let's take it. 2 pawns for 2 pieces. I mean rook and 2 pawns for 2 pieces. So this is gonna be very interesting game. I think he should not have taken on c6 because now I have the a pawn and this is better for black. This should be just better for black. 3 pawns. Okay, 3 pawns is are too many. I have to be careful, so I have to change the bishop. Usually it's good to change some pieces when you are playing against 2 pieces. And I have to be fast with my pawn. So how to be fast? I have to run. I need to figure out if I should give the pawn or keep the pawn. Maybe I should give the pawn because I should be trying to be as fast as I can. H6 to be safe, queen e7 to be safe. So I'm ready to move a4 a3 in case I get the pawn to a3. I think it should be very good for black. In case I manage to change a rook, it should be also very good for black. So 2 main ideas. Take queen c7. So let's advance. I think not so sure because it's getting tricky here, but I think I can play the move a4. He plays knight c6. I guess I play queen c7, so there is a spin and queen c5, rook e8, or it's a mess, but let's see if I can do that. Yeah, this queen c5 feels unpleasant actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, I should have not done that. I should have done something else. This was bad. So I don't want to give him this queen c5. I should have done something else. Still, we have a very good pawn here, so position should be fine, but is this a mate? Take, rook h4, but I don't think it is a checkmate. I don't see a checkmate. Okay. In case he goes, I'm gonna take it because I don't see a checkmate. I might be wrong. What is this? He just gives me a piece. I've been completely shocked. Only focused on knight f6 and then suddenly he plays knight e7, so I'm able to take it. And yeah, okay, now black is winning. Just some pressure here, and next move is a3 a2. Okay, this game, a little bit of luck, but okay, let's play another. So now we play person with a very high rating, but not a title player, so let's see. So this is like one of the main positions of the series. So he plays rook c1, good move. Good move. Let's take it. Queen takes. Okay, let's go knight to b6. Usually these positions are pretty equal. Of course, he should not take with the queen. This is not the best because it is too equal. So it's like there is not much to play with. In case white is aiming for advantage, usually we don't see moves like that. So e5, where the knight goes here, e4. I don't know where the knight is going. So usually e5 is not the best, but I think it should be okay. Also knight to d5 is completely equal. Okay, let's play safe. g5, knight to d5. So this is very, very safe play. Not much is happening here. Rook c7. I have missed again something. This is bad. Missing too many things in one move. Too many things just in one move. I play like bishop d8, so it's still not over. Still not over yet. Luckily, somehow I'm holding on the b7 pawn, because I think if white takes, there's bishop c8. Bishop c8 and rook b8. I also have missed that. Yeah, missing everything. Just missing simply everything. So this is looking close to lost, or it is lost. Let's fight a little bit and then we're gonna resign, because yeah, this is horrible game. Blundered everything away. Take. Still some chances or no chances? I think no chances. But okay, let's play. Now there is bishop f7 trick. Yes, I can see that, but what can I do against it? Bishop e5, does it help? Does it help? Not really. Still, position is just completely lost. Now I have to hope for a trick. If no trick, that's it. I'm gonna lose the game. Only way to save the game is, yeah, to have some kind of trick. To be honest, I don't see many tricks here. It doesn't look like I should have a trick, so still, let's do a couple of moves. Just like that. Maybe we're getting some chances, because he's missing a lot of opportunities just to finish the game, and now we are eventually getting to the a2 pawn, and then it might be already close to a draw, but this is of course ridiculous, because it was completely lost position, and yeah, now we have some chances. Okay, I have to take it. And I have to take the pawn. Okay, so some chances or no chances. Very difficult. Very difficult to hold such positions. Bishop. Okay, no holding. Just give a bishop in one move, and yeah. Okay, poor game. I blundered like 4 or 5 times in one move, so this was horrible. Let's see in the chat. No, but it's not about playing nonsense. It's like when you play somebody, you feel immediately how strong the guy is. It's not about the opening. So yeah. Basically, if you are a strong player, you feel immediately who you are playing with, because you feel the strengths of somebody. It's not about opening, it's not about something else. It's like you feel instantly the strengths. So, what do we have? Some Spanish, and maybe let's play some Spanish exchange. Just for fun, something else. Of course, Spanish exchange, not the best, but okay, can be played. Bishop h5, again we have this tricky line. Seems like it's very popular to play this bishop h5. I don't know why it is so popular, because for me, I don't think it's such a great line to play, but maybe I'm wrong. So to play this line with black, it feels like you're just material down, and I don't know. I would not play such things with a black color. Doesn't feel right. Okay, something tricky is starting. So should I go for a slightly better endgame? Maybe it's better to go for a slightly better endgame because no endgame. So Rook F8 was the idea of the guy actually. But it has to be just winning for white. Just how to win. I don't see a win on the spot, but of course we can get a better play, but I don't see how to win this position immediately. Okay, let's play bishop f4 just to get some normal play. Maybe there is something better that I have missed. Let's take it. Now it feels like just one up for white. So let's bring the last piece into the game, and then we have to see what happens next. Yeah. G5 or now how can we defend upon Queen E3? Oh, F4 is coming, yeah? F4 is bad. I should go here, Queen G2, and then to play F4. So let's see. Let's see what we can do next. F4. Knight to E4. Yeah, let's put the knight to E4, and then I have always this queen to G4 next, so it should be in it. I'm blundering too many things. He can just take. And then I have to play G6. I didn't see that he can take. G6, F3. So maybe just the lost position in case he takes, yeah. Or can I save the game somehow? I don't see how I can save the game. I think it is just over. Because I don't see how I can save the game here, so I have to play F3, but this is completely lost position now for white. I should have done something else, of course, yeah. This is very bad. Mate or not yet? Not yet, maybe, so let's go here. Maybe I can escape, but doesn't feel like I should be able to escape. It feels that the game is just over. Still some little hopes. Very little hopes. Almost escaped. Just a little left. King to D1. King got almost into safety by a miracle, because I should have been long time done here. And suddenly some chances out of nowhere. Now I can attack something for the first time in the game actually. White is attacking, so I think it's gonna be a mate. So we play here, we take on G7, and it should be a checkmate. How to give a checkmate in the current position? I think it is B4, no? Just queen takes B7 next. Should be over, but I still don't see a checkmate. How is it possible that I can never checkmate someone? This is weird. Like, never. Okay, let's do that. I should not take it. What a bad move. One bad move after another. Horrible. So let's take. Check. Check. Okay. somehow winning on time, but this was a bad game. Okay, we give a revanche, of course, after winning such an ugly game. So let's play another one. I should not have won the last game. This was very poor play by me. Short castle. So we have the mainline theory of Nimzo. Let's take it. Let's take it. Ah, c5. I wanted to go c5, c6. Little mouse slip, but okay, it doesn't matter. Sometimes, yeah, I'm not so good with a mouse. But it is still a fight. e5 coming next. So e5, rook e8, all is pretty standard. And should I go like c5? But of course it's slightly worse for black, obviously. This position is for sure slightly worse for black, but it is not like super much worse. By the way, in case you have some questions in the chat, please do ask so. I will try to answer your questions. And of course, these discussions, who did what, I don't care at all. I believe that it's better just not to play somebody who you don't want to play here. And that's it. If you want to play, if you don't, then just don't. Why to have this kind of discussions? Not very useful. So bishop b7, I tried to provoke the move d5, but still it is a nasty position, I think, for black. I don't know where to put the rook, because I like to go with knight e8 and knight to d6. I'm just a little scared that I will get crushed here, but at the moment seems like I am okay. f4, rook to e8, I think. So the square is covered, and long term I will play the move a6. Okay, now we have to be careful. I can go like knight f6, but I don't like it. I should go f6. I should keep the structure, and I have as well knight f7, so I think I should be safe to keep the structure. It does not look like white is pushing here, so if I manage to provoke the move f5, then black is doing fine. Okay, so a6. We will start now the counterplay with the move b5, so this is perfectly okay. h6, just not to give immediately the move. And is it time to start to push? I think so. Let's go. So a5, whoa, not even taking. This is, he wants to give me the, okay, I don't know, can I take just, okay, let's go knight d6, because somehow I don't believe I will get mated here. So I still have a little bit of time, and let's bring just the queen. We have now a lot of time. Black pieces are so well placed that we can play around a little bit. The idea g5 is dangerous, but it's not so easy to get the move g5. And as well, after you play the move g5, it's by far not over, so we still have a little bit of time. Let's play like knight to h7. I don't need it, but just to block g5, so we have then time to improve the position. Also, the queen is almost caught, by the way. Yeah, let's go like that to catch the queen. Bishop d7, and the queen is almost caught. Can we catch the white queen? Okay, so here we go. He gives us, and we should be able now to do very well here with the black pieces. Just we have to be careful. We have to be very careful, but it has to be a good position. So let's go here. Rook to b3. This is looking nice. I don't believe that this is a checkmate. I just cannot imagine that this is a checkmate. So how to defend, actually? It must be good for black, but I don't see a defense. This is bad, so I have to take it. It should be a good position, but how to defend a good position? So very tricky play also by the guy. Okay, let me take it because I just didn't know what else to do. very little time on the clock. I'm also very bad with little time, so let's go king f7. But I played poorly. I played very poorly. Still, it is a fight, but this was a very poor play. So let's go like that. Still big fight eventually, but yeah, poor play. Nothing else that to call this, just a very, very poor play. Let's fight till the end. Maybe lucky. Sometimes you don't need to be good, you need to be lucky. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna be lucky here. It looks like I'm gonna lose. Yeah, it looks like completely lost. Is there a way to do something? Too slow. What to do? But okay, we had a very good position, but then yeah, I could not see how to defend from a mate suddenly. And yes. Can I give advice to 2200, 2300? I think it's all about the tactics. You have to improve your play in the tactics. If you don't miss something big, then usually you should go quite quickly, 2-3, 2-4. So if you're good in tactics, then this level of 2-3 to 4 should be reached quite quickly. If you feel you need to improve, let's say, quite fast, I would always advise you to do a lot of tactics, and then you should be able to reach this level quite fast. Personally, I don't think that something like level of, let's say, a level of 2300 can be an end station for someone. I think it is just the beginning, so all you need to do is to work, and sometimes it is tactics usually. By the way, can I take on g6 to do some tactics? Then I take here, I sacrifice a piece. Not looking so easy, so let me take it on c5. So in most of the cases, just improve the tactics. Otherwise, I would advise to watch some positional games to get this kind of feeling from the top players. For example, to follow some event like World Cup. I think it's fantastic because the guys are playing so well. And I think it is just a great pleasure to follow events like World Cup, at least to my understanding. I like to follow games a lot from the World Cup. It makes fun to watch. The guys are playing so well, great chess, so I really enjoy it. Should I take it with a queen or should I take it with a knight? I think both is looking very good. Don't know how to choose. I should not let the guy play. Okay, I should take maybe with a queen. Let's take with the queen. Bishop e5 is coming. I did not see it before, but I want to go long castle. So we're gonna have some absolutely crazy position. Objectively speaking, I had easier solutions than that, but this is fun to play such positions because it's just so crazy, so the game is quite interesting. To play very dry chess is the most efficient chess, obviously, so if you play for result, there is no need to sacrifice things, and you just play efficient chess, you do your job, and in most of the cases you can outplay a weaker opponent without giving major chances. But if you play for fun, then you of course risk much more. The game is much more exciting, but the chess level is dropping of this game, obviously, because the best way to play is not to give any big chances to your opponent, just win the game, and that's it. So I think now we're doing well because knight is under attack. There is knight takes a8 next, and here we have the move knight e6, and I'm gonna take the rook. Yeah, this is looking very, very good now for white. Can I win such a position? I should be able, yeah. I should be able to win it. Let's bring the last piece into the game because it feels so good to bring the last piece into the game. And It should be at 3 pawns. We have 3 pawns. It's more than enough. By the way, I should have played maybe knight f3 to take on bishop g5 was a deadly threat. Okay, still I can improve on my on the mistake that I did in the previous move. So knight f3, bishop g5 feels very, very powerful. Is there a defense? So I give a check, and it should be over, but I don't see how to win the position. Wow. Okay, let's go here. Still not a win. This is still not a win. How is it possible? And once again, there's very little time on the clock. So let's go here. I'm playing so bad. I'm playing so bad. Now it is completely unclear. So from completely winning into completely unclear. What a play. What a bad play. Still should be, I think, objectively speaking, better for white, but the way I'm doing it is just horrible. So, okay. Let's see if we can stop the pawn. The pawn is not that dangerous, but what is dangerous is that I don't have good moves. It's like, what to play next? Simply no good move. Okay, maybe f3 is working just to give a check. So king f2, just try to defend against this promotion. So let's go here. I think we have stopped the ideas of promotion, which is great, but to win that, no time again. No time at all. So slow every move, just terrible. How to be so slow? No, but I gave like everything, plus I lost all the time. This is incredible, just how to be so bad, because completely winning position, and now we're gonna lose. Now we're just gonna lose. No, very lucky to win on time. So lucky to win on time, but yeah, what a position. What a bad play by me, because as you can see here, it's just completely winning 3 pawns plus a pin plus everything, and then I'm giving away everything I have. Yeah. Terrible. Terrible play, but very lucky in the end to win. Okay, let's play another game, but I have to improve. This is too bad. The level of play is so poor. Okay, let's try to play more solid. c4, d4, so this is like a different move. What, e6? I pre-moved knight c3 because it made no sense. The guy continues sacrificing, and this is just, I don't know what it is, just a pawn up for white for nothing. Why to give a pawn? I think some people believe that they are playing very creative chess in case they just give some material, but it has nothing to do with creativity. This is just very bad play. So to be creative, of course, feels good, but to play just bad is not to be creative. There is a big difference between bad and creative. So I think sometimes players mix these two things. Let's go with the move queen f3. Queen e7. Can I go like bishop a3 just to be for sure better? Now c3 will be defended easily. And yes, queen e7. So okay, let's play some endgame. A4, a5 usually is the right way to go. He wants to go knight to d7. This is tricky. How can I stop it? I think I can because I take. I take, and in case he takes, there is BA. And in case he takes back, I have the rook A7, yeah, so this is fine. So let's take it. Now the position with the 2 pawns up, it should be winning. Still not so easy, but it should be winning. I have to think only how to do that. Okay, let's go rook to B1. This feels alright. And what we can do here, I believe I should be playing rook to B7 followed by rook to C7. So we have the strong rook. G5, good move by the guy. Good play by my opponent. Now, how can I try to win this position? Maybe G3. I don't know why he's always offering a draw, because if you want a draw, why do you play chess? I mean, we're playing here to have some fun. What's the sense of offering a draw? Let's go with the pawn to C7, and then is it win if I bring the king to... I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. And now I have to decide to run with the king. And is it a win? I think I should run with the king, but I'm not 100% sure. King gets there. I cannot improve, yeah. So probably I have to run, but... Okay, let's do C7 because I'm not 100% sure. Is this a draw? It looks like a draw, but not like 100%. Because still some chances. Still some winning chances. So now we go the move F4. Should be a win. I think he defended not in the best way, but still not 100% sure if it is a draw or not. Let's see. Now we're gonna bring the pawn to H6. And it should be, I think, a win. So bring the pawn to H6 and then we just walk with our king. I don't think there is a way to stop white from that. Now we just walk. Is there a way to get in? No, we cannot walk. Oh, okay, so we have to go back. I have to do something like that, but yes, this was bad. Still winning, but this was, of course, quite badly played once again. So next move is G6 with a mate. So this is a checkmate. Somehow we won the game, but yeah, it was on the limit. Not the best win ever, but somehow, yeah, somehow the guy offered me 1, 2, 3 times a draw. Well, very consistent draw offer. Let's see what happens in the next game. So we play once again, not a title player. So pity not to play title players, because it would be great to play some title players, but no. Knight to F6. We want to get the pawn on E4 and bishop B4. This opening is not the best objectively, but it's quite interesting. I have played this opening many times in classical chess. I would not advise you to play this opening too often. It's very, very risky. So a few times I just lost with the black pieces, not really having a chance. So to play it is a very risky choice. G4. interesting. Usually white is not trying to get the g4, g5 so fast because he does not like to castle. I don't know, I would castle with white long side. Eventually he wants to go short side, but I don't think that you can go like g5 short side. Yeah, so we have the long castle as expected, but now maybe I can push the d5. So very typical for Sicilian. If you're playing the Sicilians and you know d5 is the way to play. Now we gonna, what should I take here, by the way? Few options. To take with a knight is looking good. Okay, let's take with a knight. It should be good to take with a knight. Knight c3, take. I don't know, I think I can take on c3. I can as well take on e3. Both is looking perfectly fine. But why not to take on c3? Yes, it looks like it looks working. It is looking like it should work. So we take on d1. Probably has to take with a rook, and then we simply play the move rook to d8. Exchange up for black. This is looking like an exchange up position. So just defending. Rook to d8 looks good. Exchange up. The rest should be not that difficult, except again I will miss something in one move. Sometimes I'm having this blunders. They're horrible. Okay, if I take it, then I play h6. Is it enough to win the game? It looks like it is enough. Bishop b6 is the idea. Cannot do that. Can I play rook c8? Or it feels too strange. Not so easy. I thought it should be easy, but no, it's not. Rook takes, take, rook a7, so this is fine. So maybe, okay, let's go rook c8. I don't know, I don't feel this is a good move. It looks like a bad move, but maybe a possible continuation. So can I make a short castle? Does it work? Because if he takes, I have this take and then I have this check. So he takes, yeah, of course I missed it. I completely missed it. He can take, but still if he takes, I have the move rook to d8, so very lucky to have this. I thought I'm lost, but now we're back to fighting. This is what I wanted, and I wanted to take just on f4, so I think with a bit of luck, black is having now a winning position. So of course, yes, this was quite lucky because I have missed one move of white, but yeah, luckily everything was fine, and this position should be easily winning in a normal game, but yeah, we're playing a blitz game, so everything can happen. I have the g pawn walking, I have rook b8 coming next. This should be a win, but okay, you never know. In a blitz game, everything can happen. Rook to d7. I don't know what is the threat. He wants to take, or I'm not sure. Okay, let's give a check because I'm just not sure what is the idea. He wants eventually to take. Okay, I don't know. Let's go here. Can he take it? Is it possible to take? It doesn't feel like it should be possible, but maybe it is possible. Maybe he can just take it. It would be very bad, but I don't think he can. Yeah, it doesn't look like he can. So we have g6. Now it feels very safe with the king on g7. The g pawn starts to walk, and that's it. Yeah, too many pawns. Too many pawns are walking. Let's go back. Then let's move the second pawn. g4. A little check here. And that's it. We simply have too many pawns. Why I did this move, because I think I could have won much easier than that, but okay, still enough. But it would have been much better to play something else, but still enough, yeah. So quite lucky. At some moment it was very tactical, yeah, and a bit of luck, a bit of luck. Okay, next one. So we play Fidemaster. Let's hope for a good game. We have the Caro-Kann defense, the main line with the move knight to f3. So everything is pretty standard here. Knight to d2, knight to b3, all is normal. Knight f5, and I think the main move was c3. One of the main moves. So knight to d7. So without the move c5, interesting. Let's go a5, just short castle. Okay, so he plays quite an interesting setup. Without g5, without anything, just to do short castle straight away. Let's, I don't know, take or f4. I don't know, let's take. Knight f6, so more usual is bishop takes f6. Now I can put something here, but why not to play knight to c5 to bring my knights into the game now. And I thought I might play something like a6, but maybe there is no need in that. b6 is eventually a threat. How can I attack the... Maybe bishop f4. To change this bishop is useful. So in case I can change the bishop, it would be good. Let's see if I can. By the way, in case you enjoy the educational streams we do with Georgi, please subscribe and support us with that, because in the beginning, never easy. We just started the channel and we try to give you high-level chess material, especially in the evenings. You can check it out. We have very, very educational streams. We had now some streams on endgames, I think, quite nice, and a lot to learn from. So in case you enjoy, please subscribe. Now I have a problem with my knight on a4. This I don't enjoy at all, to have this kind of horrible knight. So knight e5. At least I have one good knight, one bad knight. a4 knight. This is horrible. So okay, let's go with a move f4, because I don't see how else I can keep the structure. Knight to e3. Okay, he did not see that he can win in one move just with a move knight to e3. I would be just completely lost, so a little bit lucky. g5, too risky. This is too risky. So let's go. Let's bring the knight back. Black is thinking. Okay, as promised, we bring the knight back, and then eventually over f2, g4 to f6. This would be fantastic to get the knight to f6. Okay, not very worried about... he takes. Oh, this is surprising to take. Okay, he wants to survive in this position. Eventually, I don't know if... Okay, let's take. And... blundering everything, it's like... Queen f2 is a must. I want to go like with bishop a6, bishop b7. This is a key if I'm in time to get it there. b5. Oh, maybe good move by my opponent, because I cannot break through. Yeah, there is no way to break through. Or can I do something to break through? Let's see. Maybe there is just no breakthrough. b5, very strong. Yeah, very, very strong. At least I put the bishop to h5, so maybe there are some small chances, but it doesn't look like I should have chances here. Okay, let's play h4. Oh, I blundered, or it's okay. It's okay, maybe. Here. Let's go forward. There is just no way to break through knight h6 and that's it, yeah. Okay. Somehow he let us pass. I don't know why. He should have played just knight h6 and it would be a draw, because now it's a fight. I don't know why to play like that with black. He could have avoided all of this trouble. This is strange. Okay. Let's... where to go? Let's go knight king h6, but I have to play again way faster, otherwise no time. No time. Let's run. Let's cut the knight and then let's run. Is there a way to stop the pawn? I don't see it. How to stop the pawn? I don't think there is a way to stop the pawn, so it means we can probably win the game. It looks like a win, so no escape here for black. Okay, a little bit lucky in the end. It should have been a draw, but yes. Okay, next game, let's play better. Now we play National Master. What is National Master, by the way? A very strange title. I know the title Candidate Master, but what is a title National Master? Maybe some of you, you're familiar with the title National Master, because personally I don't know what it is. I remember there been a title National Master, but usually it is not an official title. So before International Master, you have this National Master title. It does exist, but I don't think it is an official title. So here on League Chess we can see that this is an official title, quite interesting, because I don't know this. So we have the move h6, now g4, g5 is coming next. It's a nice trick to wait for the move h6 and then to play the move g4. It leads to absolutely crazy positions, very interesting positions, with chances on both sides, obviously. So it's gonna be a fun game, I think. Also, we play against National Master with extremely high rating. So look at his rating, just crazy. 2806, probably very strong player, but let's see if we can fight the guy. h5, he wants to be very solid. I don't know if I should go g6, just make the guy there, or I should positionally crush him, because both is looking, no, what we're doing now much better. This is not good what he did. He should not have done that. Okay, let's play just positional chess. Bishop e3, so much better position for white. Maybe just d4, just a slow play. Look at the pieces of black. There's nothing to move with. This is a huge advantage for white. Queen d3. Let's put all the pieces to good squares. He wants to go knight e5, alright, but not so dangerous. c5. Oh, I have missed the move c5. I should not let him go c5. This was bad. So let's go knight f3. Still, white should be doing much better. Let's see what happens next. Bishop b7. Okay, long castle. So I try. He doesn't care that I take, and he's also so fast. I don't know. Should I take it? And it looks much better, or just knight to d5. I mean, why not to play knight to d5? Just looks too good not to do that. Next is knight e5, then f4. It looks like complete game over. f4. Yeah, this is just a game over. Look at the knight on h7. The guy is watching from h7. He just is an observer. He's not really participating in the game, so it is a completely winning position for white. All white needs to do is just to be a little careful here, and that's it. So the question is, can I be a little careful? Let's hope I can. Not to let the guy play d6 at some moment. I don't care that the knight gets there, because there's a 5 and that's it. So, by the way, I can play f5. I think it is winning on the spot, or it's still not. I don't know how to win the game immediately. Okay, let's go with the move. Bishop e4, just preparation for the move f5 as well here. Trouble on the d file. So objectively speaking, white is completely winning. White is just completely winning, and of course some things could go bad, but this is a different scenario. And how can I win here? I started to play poorly once again. Okay, I think I'm winning, but no, I'm not. Okay, rook to d5. Thinking also like a superstar. I'm thinking so long in a completely winning position. Okay, let's push. Does it win the game? Or okay, let's take. I'm playing so slow. This is incredibly slow play by me. Blundered pawn. This is horrible. I think I should just resign because this is too poor to play. I should make a little break. I see nothing. Such a winning position that makes no fun. If I cannot win that, this is just horrible. So let me read the chat. Which books I suggest? Just buy some books that you enjoy. Not important the exact book, just a book to enjoy doing chess, and proceed with that. So the exactness of the book, it does not matter at all. So just enjoy, do the tactics as much as you can, and that's it. Okay, let us check maybe a little bit what do we have in broadcast, because you see I got a little tired. I cannot play anymore, making too many one move mistakes. So we have the tournament in London currently going on, and we have Luke McShane against Mickey Adams. Mickey Adams, of course, legend, and Luke McShane, he was at some moment 2,700. Then I think he started to work in a bank or something like that, but still a strong grandmaster. So we have here Sicilian, all is pretty normal. Let's see if we have some exciting game or not so much. Okay, knight f5. Is it still theory to play knight f5? Okay, bishop d6, also interesting not to take on f5, because I believe we can take on f5. And is it worse for black? This is strange, because to me it looks like it should be equal here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this is better for white. It looks pretty equal. Okay, bishop d6. This is a little bit strange. Rook e1, all is normal. So both players continue playing, and d4. Okay, if white has to play the move d4, then black is doing well. So I would advise you not to play move like d4 in this sort of positions. This is not the way to play for white. If you see this pawn structure, even if it looks very attractive to play the move d4, still don't do it. This is not the way, because after d4, black is just gonna change everything, and then we have the bishop pair. And this bishop pair is going to be, in a long run, very powerful. Black is currently better, so this is not even equal. This is already better for black. Don't play the move d4. This is not the best. Of course, black wants to play c5 next. Yes, but you can do a slow play. I don't know, like rook to d1, c3 coming next, stuff like that. But don't play the move d4. d4 is not the way to play in these positions. Let's check what happened next. Okay, so h4, strange play by Luke McShane. I think Mickey Adams is just better with the black pieces, because very soon he's gonna start to move b5, b4, a5, and the bishop pair is going to be better. Rook to d8. Okay, knight f1, king h7, all is pretty normal. c4. Okay, I don't know. c4, why c4, why not like b5? Feels so good to have b5 followed by the move b4. I think just a clear advantage. Okay, c4 also feels quite well. Good. Take. Now bishop pair, black not longer was a bad pawn structure, but now actually black has a perfect structure. And imagine long run, if it would be like a pawn endgame or something, black can play like b5, a5, a4, so very dangerous position for white strategically. c6, still approximately equal but slightly better for black, and black changes the bishop. Now it's just equal. I don't know, Mickey Adams just played for a draw with this bishop c5, bishop d4. Why to do that? I think black has excellent position, and somehow he maybe got a bit tired, or difficult to say. Difficult to say why to do in this position this bishop d4. No idea. So finally we see a draw. Not very exciting. We have Firuza and Shankland. So Shankland lately with a great tournament in the World Cup, and Firuza, of course, top 5 player of the world. We have the Grunfeld. All is theory. All is theory. b6 is theory. Rook b1. Firuza thought a little bit before playing it. e5. Okay. But this is more or less a theory, I think. It's just a forced draw, yeah. And actually, this is a beautiful 2-pawn sacrifice by Shankland, but quite a typical one. It looks like white is having this 2 pawns up, better for white, but actually it is not better, because we have the pressure on the a file, and the knight on e2 is very, very bad. So black long term is winning the a2 pawn back, and then just the pawn on c3 is not enough to be much better. But a little better, yes, but not much better. Now white managed to keep the a pawn alive. Wow. Okay, this is better. This is now really better for white, but why Firuza just made a draw? a5, bishop b6 is looking impressive. Firuza gave a pawn. Now we have this kind of knight to b5. Still, how to make a draw here? Something very strange is going on. I don't understand that. Looks like white is winning, no? You have the a pawn, which should promote in the future. Rook e1, bishop on d2, bishop on c3. Very strange. Something very strange is going on here, and somehow Shankland manages to get a draw. I think Shankland was just completely lost. It's looking completely lost for Shankland, and now, yeah, this is maybe just a draw, but crazy game. I think Firuza just been winning. Firuza had a winning position, and finally we saw a draw. Teodoro against Ilyanov. What did happen here? Okay, not the most ambitious opening by Ilyanov. And we have this little bit better endgame for Ilyanov. So, okay, very little better. Okay, looks like just equal now, yeah. And the game ends into a draw. Okay, not very exciting game. Abdusattorov. Abdusattorov from Uzbekistan, the number 1 of Uzbekistan, against Maro Jones. We have Karo Khan, and wow, straight draw out of opening. So just a forced draw out of opening by white. Not bad. Okay. And we have Mishra against Vityugov. Mishra, I think, in my opinion, is a bit overrated. He doesn't play so good, but still, of course, very, very young, so he might get to a strong level, but not yet. And we have Vityugov. Yeah, Vityugov is well known. Some crazy game. It looks like white is doing much better. And what do we have? And then white is going into an endgame. I don't know, something strange. Why to play bishop e4 in this position? This is a strange move, because the black king is on e8, so why to aim for just a draw now with white? This is feeling extremely strange. Not sure. Okay, so This was the first round of the London. It's an interesting tournament with many interesting players, but the round is gonna start, the next round only in 3 hours, so way too far. Then we have this CAS Chess Masters, but not that exciting event, to be honest. Not much of interesting events are going on. So, okay, let's go back to play a couple of more games. Let's hope that I will be doing better than in the last games, but somehow, to be honest, to play and talk, quite difficult for me. Takes a lot of energy. Let's see. So we're playing non-titled player, and let's go with the Sicilian. Let's play the Sicilian with the move queen to b6. No queen b6 because of bishop on b5 and e6, knight e7. And eventually again we play the move h6. Yes, so we play the move h6. Favorite opening of a rapport, because I saw Richard playing that and I was very impressed. I thought, wow, what an interesting opening. Now you see that we have more or less a normal position here. I probably will go with d5 next, but maybe there's even something better, but I don't see something better, so let's push the move d5. Cannot be wrong to play the move d5. And now, should I play for a win with the move knight takes d5 or knight takes d4? Looks completely equal. I can sacrifice the pawn, but it doesn't feel like I should do that. Or I should. Okay, let's play something very funny. Let's sacrifice a pawn. Usually I should not do such things like knight d5. Knight takes d4. It was obviously completely equal. The idea is that, oh, bishop d4, completely unexpected. I thought he's going to take the pawn. I think he should have taken the pawn. Now black is doing great. Can I go tactically with the move? Maybe not. Okay, let's go bishop b7 because we're going to free the bishop later. He should have taken. I was only thinking about taking because otherwise black is just having here a great position. There is c5 coming next. Bishop is a little bit out of the game. Knight wants to get to d3. So c5. Look at the beautiful bishop on b7. He tries to escape, but it's not going to be an easy escape. Now the rook is going to join. And can we win something straight away? I don't think so. That's pity, because I thought we might be able. Maybe we are actually. Take queen to d3. There is a defense, or I don't know. Okay, let's go queen b6 because I'm not so sure. Let's bring the rook into the game. So the very last piece is gonna play. That's always good. And let's see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. So we have the last of our pieces in the game. Knight c4. We will just go back. No problem. It's still difficult to aim for big advantage here because white is doing just so solid. Very difficult to break the position of white. Maybe I should go like f5, but it doesn't feel so great to open the king so much. Still, it's a possibility, but maybe bishop d5 first. I don't like to play the move like f5. Usually I try to avoid playing moves like f5. Maybe it deserves attention, just a bit dangerous, so I prefer to keep the things pretty safe. We can go next, queen f6. But yes, I'm not playing a great game at all because it was much better position for black, and now actually it is like complete mess. I don't know who's doing better currently. Queen f6 is sort of a dangerous threat. Then I want to go like d4, d3. If I manage d4, d3, yes, it would be great, but not so easy to get there. Let's go with the move d4 in case I can. Let's push it. Can I play the move d4? d3 is a deadly threat. but is it gonna work? What is this? What is this? Can I play the move? I don't know. Let's think a little bit. I think rook to d6 is fine, because I can just move the rook to d8 probably. Feels pretty good to have this, because d3, d2 should be the idea. Let's see if it works. Knight c8, very creative play by my opponent, but still I think I'm capable of doing that. And where to go with the queen? Queen on c5, d3. Very close, very close to the final target. So let's put it here. Let's attack the queen. Let's give a check. Now it should be something. How not to win here? Can I play just to get a rook takes f2 next? Is it possible? So yes, okay, quite a decent game actually. Maybe not the best, but not so bad. In case you have some ideas, some questions, etc., please write them in the chat. I would be happy to answer them. Now we play non-title player. That's pity. I like to play title players more. But okay, let's hope for a good game. For the moment, everything is pretty normal. So can I go like d5 and sacrifice a pawn? Also short castle feels good. Why to sacrifice a pawn? There is no reason for that. Just short castle is good. So let's go a6, just b5 next. Queen c7, just with normal moves, I think. White lost so much time, but is it possible to play now? Bishop e5. What is this? Very strange play by my opponent. Okay, I could have taken as well, but again, there is no reason to do that. I'm doing too well without it, so I can take it. I can go knight to b4. So many good options. Okay, let's take, because why not? Knight e5, simple move. Again, such a pressure here. Black is having excellent position. I think I can just take. And the rook is hanging. Now we're gonna make a little trick. Queen e1 followed by knight f3 and knight takes e1. He continues the fight. Okay, this is I think to resign sometimes is the best option, but yeah, people keep on playing. And look at the speed of his moves. It is amazing. Such a fast guy. Rook takes e6. Please do so. You are welcome to take on e6. No, he does not take. Okay. So seems like he enjoys playing positions with a material down. Otherwise, hard to explain this kind of stuff. Let's get just very safe. Rook to d7. Nothing is going on here, so I think knight to c3 is looking good. Everything is protected. Next, we're just gonna take away this pawn slowly, and that's it. So e5. Let's go rook d4. Let's take. He wants to go rook e6. Okay, let's not do it. Let's go rook c6. Rook c5. What a position. Let's go back just for fun. For me, it's interesting at which moment he is gonna realize that, okay, wait to play this sort of positions, or he's gonna fight till the very end. So just funny to see that. How long he's gonna fight. So still not enough. I mean, take a look at the position, yeah. But still, our opponent had not enough. I mean, like 0 moves already. Okay, no problem for the guy. Let's take it. Let's give a check. Let's take it. Still not resigning. Okay. Okay, no problem. Let's play h2 next. Is he ever going to resign? Doesn't seem like that. He is a warrior that plays till the very end. So there is rook f2 mate next. Yes. What a fighter. What a fighter. Nice. Okay, next game. Let's go with the move e4. My favorite move is the move e4. I played most of my life the move e4. So, yes. In case you have some questions in the chat, etc., please write your thoughts in the chat. As well, in case you have some ideas how we can improve the stream, please suggest. I would be happy to hear that. Usually during the day, I'm playing a little bit, and in the evening we try to give some more educational chess material, like we're analyzing some endgames and so on. So quite interesting. The last couple of times we've been focusing very much on the endgames, so it was even interesting for myself. Some standard positions, but still it's always good to recheck things. Okay, it looks pretty good for black, to be honest. We play against opponent, funny name, With Your Money. So he has the money. Let's see if, as well, he's a great chess player. It feels a bit dangerous, to be honest, here with a queen, but maybe I can go knight to d5 next. So at least I'm not gonna lose the queen. Let's go knight to d5. So scared here. Knight d5 feels good. Maybe. Okay, now we take with the pawn. Yeah, this is okay for white. Quite sure in that. Let's go queen b4. Can I do something very unpleasant? Maybe I can, like a4. Interesting decision, because in case of taking I have this bishop b6. Looks interesting how to play with a knight on a5. So knight c4, yes, but is there a way to... Can I just take it? Because I don't see why not. Maybe not the best, but to sacrifice a piece, too dangerous. So let me take the knight. And knight to d4 probably. Look at this bishop on f8. Look at these pieces. So that's why I'm playing more active, because it feels like when you have all the pieces in the game and your opponent still with bishop on f8, rook on h8, how this can be good? I don't think so. So rook a6, or is there something? Okay, let's take it. Let's just take it, and queen a5 takes there. Maybe not. Maybe let's go knight on c6. Yes, this feels good. What a knight. What a knight. Massive. Beautiful knight on c6. How can I finish the game immediately? I don't see how, so maybe there is a win, but I just don't see it. So let's play something solid like bishop on d3. What a knight on c6. A knight is worse, I don't know, like a queen almost. Okay, objectively speaking, not like a queen, but it's a monster knight. This is a monster knight, holding everything, defending everything, stopping black from everything. What a knight. Okay, let's play maybe just short castle. Yeah, I thought maybe king d2, king e2, but no reason. Just easy play, short castle, very safe, very easy. And yeah, this looks like it should be good enough to win here something. Let's see. Maybe b6 is possible next. But the knight, unbelievable knight, yeah? This is like incredible. Okay, now he just gives us a bishop and yeah, we just win, but what a knight. Knight e7 worth of work, yeah, you're right, but I didn't just want to move the knight. Of course, knight e7 would be good enough, but so pity not to continue enjoying the knight on c6, no? The knight on c6. So nice. Okay. Next we have Halt chess. Halt chess. We play King's Indian against Halt chess. The line was knight a6 and again mouse slip. Of course, I wanted to go e5. Now, okay, we have the pawn on e6. Not the best, but the game goes on. But obviously I want to play e5, yeah. What to do? Sometimes happens, yeah. And h3, solid play by the guy. c5. So we have to act in the center at least a little bit. Now just a tempo down position in most of the cases, but still it is a fight. King's Indian is always a fight, so this is what I like so much about the King's Indian. Doesn't matter what you do, it's always gonna be a fight. It's never gonna be an easy win for each of the sides, so it's like you're playing the King's Indian, you must be ready to fight very, very hard. Okay, I think I can take the pawn. Not so sure actually, but I think I can. Let's go queen d7. Yes, let's go queen d7. So as you can see, dangerous, but black is a pawn up. So in case I can stay a pawn up, it's gonna be a great position for black. I think I should be able. There's knight to d4 coming next. So out of nowhere, suddenly black is doing like super well. And this is typical for King's Indian, like every move does matter. You have to be very, very precise with both colors. But that's a great thing about the King's Indian, so that's so nice. Let's go knight to d4, because I don't see why not. So when you usually don't see why not and you can do it, I think I can just take it now. Or is there something? I can also take with the bishop because it also feels like I'm winning. Okay, I think I can, no. Okay, let's take here to change the queens, just a safe win, I think at least. It should be relatively safe. Let's take another pawn. So we are 2 pawns up, should be enough. Still, it is a fight because he wants to go like knight c7, yeah. Still not so easy. What to do? B6 doesn't work. I think I should play something like Bishop e5. I don't like to play moves like bishop e5, bishop b8. It just might be enough to win the game because I don't see how he can act. I have two pawns. Two pawns is usually one too many. He attacks, okay, but where is the compensation? I believe I should be able to get out of here. And once I get out, the game is done. So let's play here. Knight c6. Take, rook to d8. Ooh, this is bad. There's no defense. No, this would be terrible. No, but I think there is, yeah. I think I played a bad move because now it's so risky. Before, I think black is just having a winning position, but now it's so risky. I have missed it. I cannot play knight c6 because he takes, and then rook to d8, so I'm just one move not in time to do something. Bishop e3, okay, this is pretty slow play, but let's go a6 to hunt away the knight. Slowly we are breaking free, so still c5 is under attack. This is bad. Yeah, it was again not the best I could have done, but okay, let's see. We are jumping, and what now? Rook to b8 probably. So we have the move b5 somewhere, but I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like what I'm doing at all. It looks pretty bad actually what I'm doing. So how to break free? See, oh, blundering again. Oh, he didn't see. He didn't see. Does it work? No. Oh, we're gonna lose the game. This is very pity to lose such a game because so much better position and then now it's a loss. Yeah, I don't see how to defend. No, it's just a loss. No, but to lose this game. Also, the opponent is really not so strong, but yeah, this is very poor play. Very poor play, and it seems like we're gonna lose. Yeah, of course we're gonna lose. Just 3 seconds. I played also way too slow, way too bad. Such a game I should win very easily, and yeah, this is horrible play. Nothing to say about it. Way too slow, way too bad, and just a pawn up for nothing from the opening. Just a pawn up, no compensation for my opponent, no nothing. And then yeah, very poor play. Okay, so let's hope to play a better game. We have the Scandinavian defense. Now knight c6 with the idea of, I guess, long castle is the idea. Probably. Otherwise, I don't know what is the idea, so let's go d3. Is it long castle? And let's go b4, just for fun. To sacrifice a pawn. He doesn't take it. Well, why he doesn't take it? Okay. Actually, g4. Take. Is it not just a win after g4? Okay, I'm not so sure. Bishop g4. I don't know. Okay, bishop e3. It looked like it should be a win, but it's like a bit mess on the board. I think this is more simple. Still, he gives me opportunity for the move g4. Okay, I should go. Now I should go. It's too much. It just feels like it is too much. Provoking. Okay. So if you provoke too much, I'm gonna do that, and I don't see any compensation. There is knight h2 coming next, and yes, this is what we're gonna do. So just to take knight to h2, and the game is done. Or do I miss something? I don't think so. Yes, that's it. So I think it is game over. Knight h2, pressure. We're gonna take the bishop on h5 next. So let's just take it, and it is game over. Okay, let's change the queens. Of course, it's possible to play this position with black, but it is hopeless. This is just completely hopeless position. Just b5, not to give a pawn in one move. Next, we're gonna play this knight on f3. That's it. That's it. So let's just go back because it doesn't matter so much. Bishop on g2 feels good. Now knight f3 is coming next. He keeps on pushing. Maybe he got nothing better, but doesn't matter. When you're full piece up, usually it does not matter so much what your opponent is doing. So f5, yeah, he's very ambitious player. Let's collect something. So let's take it. The knight is gonna play a decisive role. Just we need to be a bit patient here. Next move, bishop e4, for example. As you can see, full domination of the white pieces. g3 might be nasty somewhere, but should be easy to avoid. So let's play knight f1, for example. The bishop is hanging. And how to win this in most easy way? Let's go rook to d5 just to see where the bishop is going next. Bishop f2. Okay. King g2. As you can see, we slowly advance, and it should be enough now to win the game pretty easily. So maybe let's go knight to g3. Knight f5. c6. What is this? He wants to give me a check. Okay, I understand, but what I'm playing so poorly. It's unbelievably bad play by me. Horrible. Just instead of easily winning, now I need to fight here. Such a poor play. Like, okay, let's take, because it still should be enough to win the game. I guess so, at least. Maybe not, because I'm playing so bad. This is unbelievably bad play. This is just unbelievably bad play. I cannot call it different than that, because it was such a simple winning position. Now he wants to go. I don't see how to save from the mate. Okay, I have to take, or I have no idea. Yeah, this is just unbelievably poor play. Not to win that is a joke. Also, he plays like moves like that. No, but I don't know. Something is strange here. But okay, this is just too bad to fight with a piece down, and okay. This feels very, very bad, because of course usually you expect somebody to resign in such a position. I mean, why to play this position? Just a piece down, why to play it? And also now he starts to play like very strange moves and the best moves. Okay, okay. Let's play the next game. This game we don't count, because it makes no sense. By the way, who did we play the last game? Just to check, I'm interested. Who is it? How can we see who is it? Okay. This is for sure a fake account. This is not real account. This is a fake account. Okay. I don't think it's a real account. Okay, next one. So FIDE Master. We have a FIDE Master, because the last game, if International Master would never give a piece for free, like never, because this is not what International Master would ever do. So it felt like very suspicious. Okay, so Strange move, knight c3, knight b1 back, queen d2. What is the idea of my opponent? I don't know. So let's go knight to g4. And can I play f6? Let's see if I can. And I think I can play g5. Is it winning a piece straight away or not yet? Or is it g5, e5, take? Maybe not yet. Okay, so let's play the move e5. And once again, take a look at the speed of my opponent. This is unbelievable. How to play at this kind of speed. Of course, a very bad play by my opponent, because black is doing now much better. But what a speed. Incredible. Seems to be very, very fast player. I don't know, let's put knight e7. Okay, knight is getting a great spot here. Black is doing much better endgame, especially that I can go like knight f5 and then knight to e3. Maybe I should have gone immediately, by the way. Okay, he wants to take on a7, or I don't know. Wow. Okay, this is not serious. You are not serious to do that. This is shocking. This is, yeah, okay. What to say? It hurt my eyes even wearing glasses to play chess like that. Again, he's giving up exchange. He's giving up on everything. He just does not care. Oh, but okay. Why to play like that? Why to play chess like that? Okay, what can we do? So we will not play this guy much more because it hurt my eyes to see this kind of play. And look, he continues. So he does not care so much that so much is lost, but yeah. Okay, this is I don't know what it's. Jose Antonio Herrera Reyes. This is 2,300 FIDE. I think this is impossible. No way, like no way it is 2,300. Like literally no way. Maybe somebody else is playing under his account, because 2,300 usually is quite a good player, and this was not the case in our game. Just to give pieces, making huge positional errors and so on. No way that this was a top player. Okay, so we have the dragon, bishop d7, h4. Let's go. Let's go with the dragon. King b1, I think, was the move, and I think we can take, but I'm not so sure. I'm not 100% sure if I'm correct. Maybe I'm not. Rook c3. He plays like a real player in the dragon, so this is absolutely correct to sacrifice on c3. Feels like a very typical decision. The question is, of course, do you have enough play with black? But maybe you are having some chances. So where should I go? Where should I go? Okay, let's go a1. Feels normal. Now I should bring my queen back, I guess. So let's bring the queen back and then rook to b1. Try to hold like this. Rook b2. Maybe rook b2, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what do we have here. Very weird position. How to break free with white, but as well with black it's not so easy, yeah, to do something. So with black he wants to bring the knight, I guess. Okay, let's play the move bishop b5. Quite an interesting position. he is sort of pinned, but also I'm sort of pinned. It's like both sides are pinned. Happens not too often, but yes, if I can play rook e1, rook e3, this should be enough to win the game, but maybe black has something. It could be that black finds something. Let's see if there is something. Queen a3, so he tries to break free immediately. Is making perfect sense, of course. Probably I have to play like rook e1 still. I don't see what to play. Rook e1 looks solid. And I try to provoke him to play like move like a6. Queen c5, yeah. Quite good play by our opponent. Bishop a4, bishop b3. This is what I wanted to do as well after the move a6, because I have to bring my bishop to b3. Maybe we're lucky to take on b7 as well. Could be. Okay, so he gives us the pawn on b7. There is knight to b6, but I believe I should be able to take the pawn, but maybe there is no need to take the pawn, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know, not so sure. Maybe rook b5, is it possible? Okay, I have to play way faster. Again, I thought like I would be playing a classical game here, thinking forever. This is not the way to play a blitz game, obviously. So I just have to play a move. You see a move, you just play it and that's it. So I thought way longer than I should. Queen a3. Bishop b3. Okay. This position is winning. This is just a winning position. Rook c1. So we have to be a little careful here, but this is a win. King b1. Check. Let's take the pawn on b7. Not yet. Check. Queen e2. Queen c4. Not a mate yet. Or is it a checkmate? Not yet. Okay, let's take. Check. Check. Mate. Okay, so not so bad. Let's play a rematch. He offered us a rematch, so that's fair. We have to give a rematch because it was a normal game, so normal fighting game. To a rematch is something I think is fair, so let's take it. And knight c6, so as well here. Solid opening. Okay, to take on c6, not very ambitious play by white. This is now more or less an equal position straight away from the opening. With white, white should play more active. This is just equal. Now we get the move e5 as well, so this is completely equal. Bishop on g5, not a bad move, but what you're gonna do after h6, because to fight here for advantage with white is impossible. I think white should be even careful, because it feels like a little dangerous for white personally. I believe so. So what is this? Okay, let's play bishop f5. Is there a way to save the pawn already? The guy is playing so fast, very, very fast player, but this doesn't feel like a very good play. Let's go rook to d4, because problems. I don't know if actually e3. Good move. Good move by our opponent. Seems to be very good tactician, because to see something like that, not so easy. Rook to d2 is an option. Take, 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 take. Cannot win that. How to win? Okay, let's go here. I should not have done rook to d4. This was a mistake. Take, take. Now it's getting tricky. Very tricky because I want to get the pawn, but I don't like what I'm doing. Okay, but we have bishop d3 or f1 hanging, c5 is hanging, so maybe it is game over. If there is nothing that that white can do. Wow, very tactical guy. I mean, left, right, and center. Unbelievable. Okay, let's take it. Let's take it, and let's play queen f6. Still, a lot of pieces are. Yes, but we can just take it, yeah. Okay, so position is completely winning. This is actually completely winning, like completely. Okay, let's take it. And let's go bishop c1, because I don't see how to defend the pawn here. Rook d2. Queen c4. Okay, but we can just take it now. Just take the pawn. No material left for white. I think I ate almost all his pieces. Quite funny. And yes, now it's gonna be this. Okay, I think I should be good enough to win here. Because queen to b2 is queen to d2 is looking like a solid option that I can do next. b5 maybe first. Okay, let's take queen d2. a4, a3. Okay, let's just take because it doesn't really matter. So many pawns. I gave him again something that I should not. Ooh. What is this? I thought I didn't play it, but somehow computer made the move for me. Okay, but why I gave him a revenge to fight with the two pieces down and so on. Okay, so unpleasant guy. I should never give revenge, as we learned here. Yeah, this is just way to push like that. Completely lost, okay. Just resign, but... Okay. What to do? I am new on leeches, so I don't know these people so well. Of course, with some experience, you know who you're playing, and then, okay. When you know who you're playing or who you don't play, it makes a big difference because, let's say, our previous opponent, he wants a revenge, we give him a chance to come back, okay, he's completely lost, and then he plays on without any sense, queen down, just playing fast, okay. So, what he reaches by that is that I'm never gonna play him again, and that's it. Very easy. b5, whoa. A pawn sacrifice. Is it theory, or what's the point of that? I don't know. Okay, let's play d3 because I don't understand right now the idea of black. Why to give a pawn? Little strange. I think black should not play something like that. Doesn't look too good. Okay, let's play rook e1. Just very solid. Clear pawn up for white. And I have the idea of playing a5, just I need to execute this idea in a good way. Bishop d2, I just want to play a5, a6 if I can. Okay, let's go. Let's go. a6. And maybe just where to put the queen? b3. b3 or a4 just to take, maybe more simple, queen a4. Well, still playing at an unbelievable speed, but just a pawn down. It's like, whoa. Just a pawn down, also knight e8, knight c8 back. Whoa. What is this? Are you joking with me? Okay, a7, rook a1. Not resigning yet. He is a fighter. So how to win here actually? Let's go back. I should have done something better than this because now it's still a little bit of fighting, but before it was just completely over. What is that? He surprises me with literally every move he does. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here to bring the knight. g5. Let's go h4. He wants to catch the bishop. I should, of course, not give him this kind of chance, but still, I don't think it changes much because just too much winning. But of course, yeah, I should not do something like this. Now, actually, my bishop is caught, quite funny. But his pieces are so bad that eventually it's still better for white. Just, I think we should be careful. g4. Now let's go bishop g7, then h6. So we're gonna grab the pawn f6 in case we need to. Position of white still, I guess, should be winning. But it's a bit of fight now. Before it was just completely over. Still should be over. But it's funny. Rook a8 and a7. It's like the question would be how the pawn got to a7. Feels like there's no way to get it there. But actually there is, because he just gave me the pawn. It's not like I won the pawn, but it's like he just gave me. Look at that. Look at that. What a position. This is unbelievable. Look how ugly is that. Knight d5. Knight c4. This is incredible. This is just unbelievable. And actually how to win here. Let's go here. Rook a5. Oof, I blundered the pawn again. No. I made too much fun and now I didn't see that the pawn is hanging. Somehow I didn't pay attention at all any longer. Not okay. This was fun because it was so much winning that yeah, I stopped completely to watch even the game. But I should, of course, not have done it. Now we're still having a knight up. So it should be good enough. So we brought the king and there are literally no moves. Can you see? He has no move with the bishop. He just has no move with the bishop. It's unbelievable again. What a position. There are literally no moves with the bishop. Okay, h5, nice. f5, nice. Still no move with the bishop. Bad luck for you. Take a look at this. The bishop is caught. Can go nowhere. This is funny. So sometimes you're just doing that well that even if you blunder something, it's not saving your opponent. Okay, let's play one more game and maybe that's it for now, because probably Georgi and me, we're gonna stream tonight. You can join tonight. Maybe we're gonna do the end games again. You can check them out. I think yesterday we did very instructive chess end games. It was a nice topic, so very useful. In case you have some time, check it out. And of course, in case you are enjoying our educational chess streams, subscribe, give us a like, tell your friends. This would help us. We would be thankful for that. We just started, so when you start, not easy. Never easy to start something. What do we have here? Positionally, slightly better for weight, very close to equal, something in between. Now we have the beautiful pieces here. Rook c1, rook b1, all is ready to do something, but actually there is not so much to be done. So let's go back for the moment. And should we play move like bishop on f4, pretending that we want to play the move e5, but I don't think we want to play the move e5. Depends. It depends. I would like to play the move b3 because this pawn on b2 hanging all the time feels unpleasant. So yes, it would be good to do something with it. Okay, let's play the move b3. Quite positional play. Okay, queen e3, because I'm not sure what is his next move, and I think he's also not sure. So e5. Okay, finally we provoked the move e5. This is good. This is good because now we can get something to the e5 eventually. Still, position should be approximately equal. I believe so, but it's a fight. Okay, let's take it. Let's play knight to d5. And we're gonna take it with the pawn. So the knight is not so strong there, and we're gonna bring the knight. Rook c2. Queen a5, like, way to put the queen there. No idea, because we just win at tempo now. Knight h7, where is he going? Hard to tell. Let's get there. f3, okay. No problem. Now let's go for this endgame. Similar to previous endgame, should be a bit better for weight. Not so much, but a little bit. Should we go back or should I put the knight there? Okay, let's put first the knight to c4. Let's bring the king. And then we think what we do next. He is also bringing. Okay, let's go g3 f4. Should be good if in case I can. Rook to g1 because we have all the time in the world. And is it time to push? Why not? Rook is badly placed, so eventually there's gonna be something nasty on the f-file. Let's see if we can do something. What I want to do next is maybe to put the rook to f3, so the knight is like in really poor shape. He takes and g5. Yes, it's possible, but is there a move like e5? I don't know if I should play the move, because way to play it, just to take and h4. This is looking good. Look at this monster knight on c4, controlling everything. So just take. Why not to take? Then I have this rook f5, and I believe I'm gonna take the pawn. In case I'm gonna take the pawn, the game is over. So we take the pawn and the game should be very, very near to over. Okay, like rook g6 because rook e6 coming next. And just to take on e8, little trick. That's it, yeah, but the rook been just way too strong. That's why I think I've been doing very, very well. Just a second and we're gonna play the next game, but just a few more games and that's it for today. By the way, in case you have some more questions, please write them in the chat. I would be happy to answer them in case I can. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna play now maybe one more game and that's it. This is called Italian, so I have the Italian with the move d4. This line is a theoretical line, yeah. It is actually counted to be more or less equal. This bishop g5, move bishop d6. This is just an equal line. Ninja del siglo 21. So we're playing against a ninja. We have to be careful when you play a ninja. Ninjas are very, very strong, but let's see if also ninjas are good chess players. So how can we try to get a better play here? Is it not just I missed the square. No, but I completely missed the square. Okay, ninja, congrats. We lost to ninja. He made execution with my mouse and I gave the queen. What did ninja do to my mouse and to my head? Okay, so last game for now. With this game I'm gonna finish the stream because it's just too long. So what can we do here? Let's get the bishop out. Pawn is hanging or pawn is not hanging? I'm not sure. Okay, let's go with rook c1 because I'm not 100% sure if he can take it. It might be a very funny game after he takes because we're gonna sacrifice something. He does take it, so let's go with the move e5, I thought. Let's go. Let's go. So now take. This is not the best. Let's play knight takes f3. And now we have to do something smart. Where to put the queen? Probably e2. So the pawn, we're gonna take it back. But the question is, can I do more with the move rook to d1, for example? I'm hoping to get more than just the pawn back. So maybe... yeah, let's do like that. Let's do with a rook from C, because maybe the rook from F was also good, but it feels it should be dangerous for black, but maybe I'm mistaken. So let's take. Maybe black is just completely fine. Yes, I have missed most of the good chances. Now the position is horrible. Poor play, very poor play by me. This is of course just a bad play. There's no other way to call it. And can I take it? Because he gives me so many chances. I don't know why he does it, but it seems not to work. Okay, let's go here. Strange move rook to c2, because usually just go back. But okay. Knight g5. Rook c3. Still, he always lets me take. This is insane. Because yes, maybe it is working, but why to let me take it all the time? It's such a crazy player, actually. Let's go. I don't know where to go. Can we do take? No, not good, not good. Okay, let's go rook c1. But such a weird play by the guy, because just do something solid and the game is over. Instead, BC also. Crazy guy. We're facing somebody who is so strange. His decision-making process is very weird, because you're winning, so why do you go for something crazy when you're completely winning? It's like there is no need for that. Just do a couple of normal moves and that's it. Instead, you can see that we are now having quite a mess on the board, still a mess. So of course this could have been easily avoided by black. So no reason to go for something like this. I think I can take, or I can't. Let's see if I can take. Feels very weird, the position. So yeah, I'm gonna take it. And okay, but now probably I'm doing better. I should be doing better. So this was a very strange play by the guy. No need at all, yeah, to do this. Such a good position for black, probably a winning position. And yeah, and then I have to be very cautious here. Is it a win? Where to go? Again, missed best of the chances. Still probably a draw. No, I'm losing. Not to win it. I had already completely winning position before completely lost. Okay, what to do? So let's play the very last, because it was an interesting game. So let's play the very last. We play against Fenhalen, whatever. Not a title player. Yeah, that's pity. Because if you don't play a title player, you cannot be sure who are you playing. And it would be great again to play some Grandmaster, because you know who you're playing with, you know it's a real game. Otherwise, when you have, for example, a player that is very, very high rated, he has no title, something like this usually does not exist. Let's say if you're at least not international master, you cannot be very high rated. It is just not possible, or it is just, let's say, very, very exceptional case. But there are maybe few of this kind of cases in the world. Otherwise, it's just no way. So, of course, you can be, let's say, on leeches. I believe, okay, I haven't played before many games on leeches, but now by the feeling, I think that in case you are 2300, you might be on leeches, in my opinion, something like 2-6 to 7, maybe if you play all the time and you're very, very fast, etc. But let's say if you're 2-8 and you're not at least international master, I don't think this is possible. So, okay, what do we have here? This is not the best, obviously, because knight gets there. Yeah, now I have to go back. Still, it's fine, but looks like just a couple of tempos down. Still, more or less a normal position. Now I have to be very cautious here with the black pieces, because white is doing better. So yes, maybe f5. And can we push the move e4? Does it work? Okay, let's try. Very risky approach. Very risky, because now my king is so open. Usually not the best idea to open the king like that. So yeah. How can we continue here? I don't know. I think I should take. And maybe just to go in a defense, because I get my knight e5 next. Let's see. Check. Okay. Check is not that dangerous. He wants to take, but it's fine, because we have this beautiful knight on e5, so it should be... Oh, he takes with a pawn. Now I think black should be doing very well. You should not take with a pawn. This is not the best that white could do. I think we can just take and play the move bishop a6 or take on e4, but I'm not 100% sure. So such a beautiful knight, actually. To give up on the knight, it feels pity, but on the other hand, it feels like it is the right move to play, because I think I can just take on e4. So this is protected. Queen e7 is coming next, but still, to give up on the knight, pity. It would be great not to do so, but I could not find something direct, so I thought usually when you can take some material, just take it, and let's see after. Queen to c3, what is the idea? What is his idea? I don't know. So let's play queen e7. I'm not sure why queen c3. Maybe there is some tricky stuff behind that, but I just don't see it. So I just queen e7. Next move is rook f8 to be very safe. Very long thought by our opponent. Knight on c2. Okay, let's get rook f8 to defend the knight on f6, and eventually we will get this bishop a6 at some moment, but not yet. Still, maybe still not yet. How can I break free from this unpleasant pin? Can I play rook g4? Does it work? the move queen to e4 next. Then we put some pressure here. Let's see. Does it work? Queen e4, and as well the knight is hanging now on c4. So eventually, yeah, he gives us the knight. Okay, this is now a win. Queen on a1, so let's just go back. Piece up. Let's take it. And okay, let's take it just for fun. Let's take here. Rook f7. Check. We have a bit more time than the guy. He still fights on. I think it would be pretty fair to resign already, because it looks too bad. It's like you played a bad game, you're piece down, so it's like, not that it was like very unclear or something. Yes, okay. I see in the chat a question. My rating is 2-50 on lead chess, but over the board 1900. Yeah, I don't know. I think over the board and lead chess is very, very different. I believe that there is just a huge difference between online chess and over the board. So you might be doing well because you're very fast, or you might be doing well because you're somehow doing some openings that work online, but in over the board games it is all just so different. Okay, so last game for today, and we are currently playing someone with 2972. His name is Team. So Team, what can we do against Team? Let's see. Let's play solid, and let's go solid knight to d7, because maybe we are capable, but maybe we're not. It looks too dangerous, I think, to play the move c5. Or is it possible? I don't know. Let's see. Can I play the move c5? Because I think if take, knight to d5, we can just play bishop takes b2. Yes, we are okay. These are good news. So position should be now completely fine. And how can I play here? Maybe bishop a6 is working. This would be good if this move is working, because I don't think he can still take it. We're gonna take it there, then I'm gonna take back, I'm gonna take the e2 pawn. So I think bishop a6 is good. Rook c8 might be the next move of black, and yes, bishop a3. So yes, it's a big fight now. Now it is a big fight if we can save the knight somehow. Can we? Can we do that? Also d4 is looking tempting to sacrifice, but probably it's just a bad move. But I believe I should be able to play this move now. Yes, we are. Good. So now we are really doing well with the black pieces, I believe. How can we proceed? I don't know. Knight d7. I don't like to go back, because now I believe position is more or less equal. I thought that I should be doing maybe even better there, but maybe I was just wrong. Okay, let's go h5, very safe, everything. Not much is happening here. Approximately an equal position, I would say. Let's go bishop b5 just to see what's next. Because where to go with the bishop? Knight to c3 to sacrifice is possible, but not sure. Okay, let's go with something safe again, like queen. He wants to take the pawn. We should not give the pawn. Yeah, queen d7. I didn't see that the pawn is hanging, so we should definitely defend the pawn. And I think black is even slightly better now, because we dominate and his bishop is still very bad. Just the time is very little. But can I play like queen c6? Is there a defense? Is there a way to hold that with the white pieces? Because I want to go bishop f8 next, and I think this is gonna be a very unpleasant position for white. So let's see. Let's see if there is a defense for the white as well. Queen a6, by the way. Yeah, queen a6 is looking nice. Of course, let's do that. Oh, wait, I did that. Why not bishop a4 just to win? Ah, very poor play. Just to win in one move. I don't do that. This is horrible. So bad. Okay, let's go. a5 looks good. Now ab is the next move in case he takes. I think I have the bishop f8, so he takes bishop f8. How he wants to defend? And this is a defense. This would be amazing if this is defense. Should not be a defense. Ah, he wants to go bishop f8. Ah, this is bad that I have missed it. This is horrible. I don't see a move. Why I'm missing something like that? Now I'm probably gonna lose on time or something. Yeah. Okay. This was I had, I think, close to a winning position. Close to winning. Now it's probably still a draw, objectively speaking, but very difficult to hold with little time. But yes, it was a winning position. Quite pity. I think it was a good game. At least not a bad game. And yes, we're gonna lose some time, I think. Still, I should be able to hold that, but no time. Just no time at all. Yeah, I should resign. I should just resign, probably. Yes. This was pity because it was looking like it is winning for me. And then I missed. Yeah, I missed this queen d4. Because, yeah, if I just play, I think, queen to b5, is it not just a win of a piece? No, he goes back. So is there a chance to win this with black? I don't know. Strange. Maybe no win. Because it feels like, yeah, I thought that bishop f8 just wins the game, because how to defend here? I missed the next move, queen d4, and the problem is that there's bishop takes f8 and queen to g7, so this was the problem, because it was looking like it should be winning for black, yeah, but of course this position is much better for black. Just a5s looked so good, and yes, I think I should have played the move queen to b5. I don't know. Is there a defense? He needs to go, but then I take and queen b1. Yeah, I think I just win a piece now. Or there is a defense. Maybe he has to play like a4. Yeah. Okay. Very nasty position for white, but maybe it's possible to save it. I don't know. But it looks quite bad. Yeah. All right. What to do? So we lost the last game. The last game we lost against, I don't know who it is. No idea who it is. It's written, "Hi, I'm international master. I have a GM norm." Yeah, this is possible because the guy is ultra fast, as we can see. He made a couple of positional errors, but playing very, very fast. So that is, of course, possible that he is international master. All right, that's it for now. In the evening, join the next stream of Georgi and me. I hope you liked a bit to watch me playing Blitz. Yeah, maybe not the most exciting thing, but still, I guess few ideas can be learned by that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. In case you liked it, join us in the evening. We are going to show probably some educational chess material. Yesterday we showed some endgames. Today, not sure yet what. In any case, join us. thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video. It would help us very much to develop the channel. So thank you, and maybe see you later.